Welcome everyone. Wow, instant message. I thought that was a super chat tip there from Jordan. You renewed your membership. Right on, Jordan. Welcome. It's that time again. Good to see you, Jordan. I saw you comment on our Instagram. Welcome everyone. It's that time again. It's just about Friday, for me at least, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just came on a couple minutes. So there we go. Super chat tip within the first 15 seconds. Thanks, Jordan. Awesome. Good to see you guys. This is Friday Night Livestream, where we discuss any and all things vegan with your self-appointed vegan cult leader. Yes, veganism, it turns out it's a cult. We've been denying it all these years, but I'm finally fessing up. We are a cult, and I am the leader. I've been the one behind the scenes pulling all the strings, running everything. It's a full-time job being the vegan cult leader. So yes. So if anyone wants to complain about veganism, you can forward your complaints to me because I represent the vegan cult. Just kidding, anyone who's just tuning in. It's just a joke we're playing with from all the nonsensical comments I get from people that say veganism is a cult. So you're wondering, who am I really? Since I'm not an actual cult leader or cult member, this is the YouTube channel that's not hosted by a sociopath, a narcissist, or a grifter. No, I am your host, Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. So anyway, man, sorry, what's up? A little choked there. I guess I still have my tacos digestion here. Veganism debunked. Yeah, hey, sweet potato sister. Yes, thanks for your big order. And I just shipped it off to the post office yesterday, or dropped it off at the post office, I should say. And yeah, me and Angie both signed it per your request. And yeah, once we saw it was you, yeah, stoked to see. I remembered, I think it was last Friday, you asked about books and stuff, and I sent you our link to our store. So thanks for ordering that, sweet potato sister. It was, if I remember right, sent 1 day priority. So if you didn't get it today, hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully that works out for you. Hey, Fulmar Music, thank you for renewing, right? You've been a member, Fulmar Music, right? But anyway, thanks for everyone. If anyone's wondering, what am I talking about? Yeah, we have channel members here, and you can see us all your channel members in the live chat. You have the badges next to your name and the green username, so you guys, your comments stand out. And I apologize. Yeah, we didn't get any new content made this week. I really thought we were going to do a members only live stream with me and Angie, do a workout. I didn't even get a video made. No response videos. I'm still going to work on a part 2 response to that What I Learned guy, who thought he debunked veganism because he showed all these people who starved themselves and got sick and stuff, and somehow that debunks veganism. Anyway, I'm going to continue on since you guys said I should, because I only got through maybe 1/3 or 1/4 of his video, and I already knew I had a more than full-length video response. I'll do a part 2. I'll see what other nonsensical stuff might be there.
I put up a short yesterday.
And Angie did put up a short yesterday, so we did get some content out this week. Yeah, but as far as any full-length, full-form content, and we did get a lot of filming done, so try our best. Fingers crossed, new response video next week. Happy fam, members only live stream. Hoping we get that, because we have so many new members now too, especially thanks to all the people who got who gifted. That was Peter and who else did it last week? I totally I'm having a mind blank right now, but thank you for gifting us a few more members this week. Jordan, you slept until 4 p.m. Thanks for the super chat tips. You got thirsty today. Veganism debunked. Yeah, I got a little choke there. VD's going to run with that. Look at Ryan. He can't even start his live stream. Hey, I just ate a bunch of food. She's always mad how vegans are starving themselves. Well, VD, if you're watching, I am not starving myself. Far from it, okay? So you slept until 4. How'd you do that? No school today? Is today a holiday? No, the gym didn't seem any different or anything. Hope you're doing okay there, Jordan. Peter, yeah, I heard some Daily Mail article talking about plants feel some kind of pain or something like that. Well, I got a plant right here, so we can investigate later on if this plant is feeling pain or anything, and if so, where does it feel it at? Because if we feel pain, and say I hit myself right now, I feel pain in the brain. I mean, it produces pain in the wherever, the arm or something. But hey, thanks, Pipista. Thanks for the super chat tip there. Graven, you sent me a DM on Twitter. I can't say I've been on Twitter today. Let me go check it out here. I'm logged in as my band Love Spirals right now. Let me switch it over to Ryan Lum, and let's see. Oh, you sent me a photo. Let me check this out. Let's see. You had your blood work done. Graven Babies, one of our longtime viewers here, and you are a channel member right now too, I believe. Yeah, Graven Babies. So if you don't mind me reading your message, right? You had your blood work done today. Ask for vitamin B12 and vitamin D, as I always ask you guys to do. Like, if you want to get that done, just tell them, hey, I'm vegan, so I want to make sure I'm not deficient in those things, even though you know you're not. Just say that, and your doctor will go, oh my goodness, I better get you the test. I can do it. All right, Grant, I'm going to break any privacy here. So you got your vitamin B12 and vitamin D, and you're going to remain vegan. So let's check this out here. Vitamin B12. 974. Well, that's high. You're like super high, you know. I mean, like strong. I mean, you're like you know, stronger than most meat eaters. So that's a great vitamin B12. I'm not a medical doctor, but I've been getting my B12 checked for like 10 years now. So I know a thing or two about what's a good or not a good number. So 974. You're definitely not deficient. Yeah, what'd your doctor say about a 27 vitamin D? That's totally like, you know, like they say. Definitely be between 20 and 30 on the low end, and hopefully get above 30. That's always my goal, to get above 30. But at 27, did your doctor suggest taking a vitamin D supplement? And even people like Graven Babies, who lives in Florida, me, I live in California, you know, meat eater, vegan, whatever, you know, it's, if you're not out in the sun and, you know, or if you got a lot of clothes or protection on, you might not get the vitamin D you need, especially in the dead of winter time when the UV rays are at their lowest. Oh, it's lower because of the thyroid issue. No big deal. And like, you know, I said, you can, I'm not a medical doctor, but I know doctors that say, oh, your vitamin D is a little below 30. Hey, take a supplement, whether you're vegan or not or whatever. So cool. Thanks for sending that to me. Yeah, I didn't see that message there, Graven. Thanks for pointing it out right now so we could check it out live here. Cool. I already got like 50 viewers here in like 8 minutes. Awesome. Let's see if we can get to 100 tonight. Let's see. So I want to say hello to everyone. Hello to everyone. Thanks for joining us here. So yeah, what we can talk about, as we've been doing here, talk about vitamin D and vitamin B12, talk about our blood work, talk about any and all things vegan, and also something that we do on Fridays is if anyone who's not vegan, like say you think veganism is a horrible idea, you think it's destroying the planet, it's making us all infertile, and Bill Gates' microchips are in the fake meat, whatever. If you have something you want to try to share with us about how veganism should be eradicated from the face of the earth, it's going to destroy humanity, or it's going to at least destroy me or whatever, we'll hear you out. Just present just a concise argument based in reality, based in logic, rather than just making crap up or just repeating some incoherent babbler you heard on Facebook or something like that. Give us your best argument and we'll have a look at it. We'll look at it with an open mind, but you got to give us a good argument. Just don't blather off some nonsense. Let's see. Hey, a metalhead. Yeah, veganism got debunked for you too. Yeah, you were in the ER on the 19th, right? You thought maybe your heart was giving you trouble. It was anxiety, it turned out, right, metalhead? So I'm glad you're back. But yeah, veganism didn't get debunked. I mean, everyone can have anxiety issues. You know, all of us. You know, diet doesn't protect you from anxiety things. I don't care what people say. I mean, you know, it's weird. Like, how come eating plants is supposed to like protect me from everything in the world? I'm just eating plants. I'm not like eating some kind of like manna from the gods or something like that. It's just plants, you know. Anyway, it's what's that, Peter? There is a show called Evolving Vegan. No, I haven't heard it. Have you heard of this, Ryan? It's the actor from the live action Aladdin. Tells you about places around LA in the first episode. Oh, where is this? Is it on YouTube or like Netflix or something? Let me know, Peter. I'll check it out. And I'm glad to see Fu Man Poo is here. And Sarah, Angie let me know that she saw a message from you saying you're not in the mood for Bob and his antics like he was doing last week. So I'll let you know, Sarah. Yeah, Bob, I'll keep him on a short leash tonight, just for you, Sarah. Let's see. Jordan, you got to go in 8 minutes. Well, let's make the most of this 8 minutes, Jordan. Let's hopefully we get. I don't think an anti-vegan will come and get debunked within 8 minutes, but we will hold some space out for that. Let's see. Okay, might be on HBO Max. Okay, thanks for sharing that, Peter. I definitely don't have that right now. My back's a little sore today from the gym too, from basketball. Hopefully I didn't get veganism debunked on me, but it's been sore from like deadlifts for a while. And then when I was going up for a jump today, I just felt some more lower back pain. So I'm going to lay off on the slam dunk training for a while. Just lay off on like deadlifting for a while. Just let my back heal. But yeah, just kind of feeling it right now as I'm sitting still here. Anyway, good question, Fu Man. Asking Jordan, are Jordan, we want to know, do you have comments turned off on your YouTube channel to keep the freaks away? That's actually not a bad idea. The downside of that is it limits interaction on the channel, but maybe you don't want that. I'm not sure. Everyone's got their own preferences, and that's actually not a bad idea considering your age, and your mom might not want you to interact with all these freaks. Jordan, yeah, I'm curious how you're doing that. Yeah, what should I do, Sweet Potato Sister? Have any tips for my back? Yeah, I just started feeling it really like a week ago. Like I deadlifted on Saturday, and it's just been kind of sore since. And yeah, I just went it for. I was doing some dunk practice, like jumping and grabbing the rim. I did a whole bunch, but on the last one I tried, I go, I don't feel right. So I made sure I was okay. I could walk around, did some free throws, did some shots. Okay, I'm cool. I didn't really destroy anything, I don't think, but I could feel it. If I started running, I go, okay, I gotta chill. I don't want to play any games. I'm just gonna come home. And how's my deadlift form? Probably horrible because I'm 6'4.5". I don't pull from the ground anymore. That's just really, really bad for the back. I like trap bars, but I don't have one anymore. I used to use one at the gym. So I do rack pulls. I just set my my squat rack on I set the what's it called, the spot bars, the racks on there. I just put them out as low as I can, a little below my knee, the lowest it'll go, and just pull from that, which alleviates some of the back issues. But it's just the thing, tall guys, deadlifts, you can do it. It's possible to have good form, but it's more tricky than if I were say a foot shorter. Ping pong. No, Graven. I'm kind of intrigued by ping pong, but I haven't played it much lately. But I used to play tennis, so anyone who plays tennis kind of looks at a ping pong table and goes, that looks kind of fun. Anyway, what's that you're going to say there? You're on another live, and the guy plays basketball, and he loves ping pong too. Yeah, if I had a table, maybe when I finally move to Hawaii, I'll put a ping pong table on our lanai, our porch, whenever that happens. That could be cool. Let's see. Okay, Jordan, you do have comments turned on. Are you cool with that? And is your mom cool with that? More importantly, too, what does she think about any random hater weirdo finding you and leaving some mean comments? No, I don't have any plans yet to move to Hawaii, Jordan. But you guys have probably heard me talk about that. This is still a long-term plan. I'm just pulling a number out of my head, out of my butt here. It's like, probably if I were a gambling man, sometime in the next 2 to 6 years, something like that, So, yeah, I'm not really making any big plans, even though I'm slowly making slow headway to get there. Like, it doesn't look like it, but I'm kind of moving some of my music gear out, like selling things, getting rid of things I haven't been using much. I just sold one of my amps back there. If you're astute, you'll notice I used to have like 3 amps/speaker cadmiums, and down to 2 now. I sold just last Saturday, right after the live stream, Friday. The next day I sold my 1978 Fender Princeton Reverb, which I haven't been really using much lately. And I know where I'm looking at in Hawaii, they don't have any tube amp techs out there, so I'm down to just solid state stuff right now. Just little things like that. I have no plan to move anytime yet, but I'm working towards there. Just doing a few things, lightening our load now, so I don't have to do it all at once. Spread it out over years. Yeah, Jordan, you're right. All vegan activists will get some hate comments. That is a true fact about life. It doesn't matter if you have social media or not. You'll get some to your face if you're doing vegan activism out in the world. But that's a true fact, Jordan. All vegan activists will get some kind of hate comments. And that just speaks to how people are bigots, people are just bigots. It's not you. It's nothing about you or me. They just have this bigoted prejudice, this negative bias against vegans. They just have some stupid ideas. So if you are one of these people that have these stupid ideas about vegans, how you have this bigoted hate against vegans, let me know. Come tell me right now. We could talk about that and try to sort it out for you. They hate vegetables, Graven? Maybe so, huh? Maybe that's it. Maybe that. But if they hate vegetables, they should just be yelling at the vegetables and plants rather than us people. They should, hey, you plant, you are a bad thing, you plant. You know, they should be doing that rather than, like, you know, calling me a bad person for eating plants. Yeah, people are offended by what you don't eat, but why? It's not them. It's like, say, like people who are offended at gay marriage or stuff like that. Like, just because it's legal doesn't mean you yourself must get gay married. Just like, who cares? If two people in the same gender love each other, let them do that. How does that affect you? How does that bother you and make your life any worse or better or any impact whatsoever other than triggering you because you have some kind of weird bias? Same thing with eating plants. How come just because I eat only plants and I do it for ethical reasons, they don't even know. They just know I eat plants. How does that affect them? They don't live with me. It doesn't affect their life. I don't buy food for them, or we don't share meals together. Like, why do they care? What's wrong with people? Yeah, and Fu Man Poo, who lives in Florida, apparently now, as of last year, you can't even say gay in Florida, at least in certain contexts. Yeah, Vian Moyman, all us vegans are so damn extreme. Patty's Plate, you said you saw a guy on a dating site that posted no vegans? Well, that's his freaking loss, right? I mean, you're excluding a whole bunch of fine people. I don't know if he wants males or females, whatever. He just doesn't want any vegans. All right, tough crap. I don't want to associate with a person like that's bigoted. Mine would be no bigots. I'm bigoted towards bigots. I'm intolerant towards those who have no tolerance. Allison, you're glad you live in Canada? Why is that? There's not as much hate there. Hey, Jordan, you got to go. That was a quick 8 minutes, Jordan. Yeah, it's been about 8 minutes since you said that. Good to see you, Jordan. Thanks for showing up for just the tiny time you could. And thanks for our super chat tips there. Our first one of the evening within seconds. Good to see you, Jordan. And if you're back, if you're free later, I'll probably be here. You know, I usually run about 2 hours. So if you want to come back later and see what's going on, see if anyone's debunking veganism, you can come back. Kika, yes. Kika182. Yeah, me and Demon Mama were conversing. Thanks for hooking us up. Via email. And yeah, she was like really busy, and when she got back to me, she says, I'll be free for the next 2 weeks. I didn't get back to her, so the ball's in my court, my bad. But she sounded interested to come on to a live stream and just talk about why she thought veganism was like too, whatever her reason was. She thought it was too expensive or too difficult or something like that. I don't know what it is, so we'll listen to her and with a polite ear, you know, and you know, be cool. So yeah, Demon Mama is a I don't know, someone Kika knows. It's a YouTuber or content creator, gaming oriented, I thought. Jesse says, in Canada, you tend to apologize. That's cool. That's a big plus. Yeah, not a lot of apologizing going on here. Like at Disneyland, you know, people just like walk. I don't see how they do this. I'm like 6'5" with my shoes on. People just like not even see me, just walk right into me hard and not even say, whoa, or anything. Like, oh, sorry, or nothing. Just continue on. Like everything's fine, you know? I mean, people. Yeah, beans every day. I just had, I made bro tacos before coming on here. Andrew was already full, so I opened up a can of black beans, heated them up, put some spinach in there so I can get my oxalate fill for the day. Put on some salsa, heated up some corn tortillas, put them on there with some jalapeno salsa, and it was pretty tasty. But yeah, beans. I had a lot of beans. That's cool, Joe. Because yeah, in the UK, yeah, be even more polite than necessary. Just say sorry for the hell of it. Because here, a sorry is pretty hard to get. At Disneyland, when someone actually walks into me, bumps into me, and says sorry, I'm shocked. I go, "Wow, Angie, you see that person said sorry?" You're like, "Wow, I'm gonna write this day down in my diary and remember that." Yeah, Disney at night, the strollers and not only strollers but the like personal mobility carts. I've almost gotten ran over like seriously bad a couple times. They're just going like way too fast for the area it's in and going around blind corners, and I just happen to be there. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly going to Disneyland. It really makes me not like people. It really, that's why I might not get my annual pass renewed, my Southern California annual pass renewed when it comes due later this year. I'm just really starting to become a misanthrope of sorts when I go to Disneyland. I go, how come people are so mean and rude and inconsiderate? This is like, so people could be so stupid there. It really annoys me. So I don't want to have that kind of feeling and attitude towards people. Another reason why I want to move to Hawaii. I want to go to a place, like I said, where there's more nature and fewer or less. Let's see. Can you individuate people? Yeah. So it would be fewer people. I know these grammar tricks. I taught grammar before. Yeah. Hey, Uncle, how's it going? Yeah. I didn't see you. You got a good lunch at Mother's Market and Kitchen yesterday. I haven't been to a Mother's in a while. That's one of the original, like kind of hippie markets. They've been corporatized over the years. And yeah, LA has a lot of people, way too many. California has too many people. Even San Francisco Bay Area, it's tons of people. You really have to get into like way Northern California, like Humboldt County, something like that, to get away from the mass population areas. I want to do that. I'm starting to really not like people when I go out. I'm just saying, people just really piss me off when I go out and they bump into me and cut you off and try to kill you with their cars or strollers or what have you. Alaska, no, it's too cold for me, Graham. I'm going to Hawaii, and I'm not going to the main island, Honolulu, Oahu, all that, too crazy. I'm going to an outer island. That's my plan, yeah. Oahu is just like here. They have big cities, high rises, and all the problems that cities have. You feel me, Allison? I hope I'm not the only one. I don't know what it is. I'm just getting more sensitive to the inconsiderate stupidities that I see in people. I mean, it's like being vegan, right? You just get so angry when you see so much just stupidity and lack of consideration for animals and just people, I gotta get my meat, I'm starving. It's like, no, you don't gotta get your meat. Anyway, Alaska and Ryan won't mix, Sarah, totally. Do we include any cooking oil in our diet? Good question, Sean. No, if you have our books, they're oil-free. We do have some avocado oil that we use on occasion. Let me think what Angie uses it for sometimes. I'll use it to coat the pan when we occasionally pop popcorn in the frying pan. So I'll use avocado oil for that. And occasionally to like just keep a pan from getting like clogged. But no, we don't really cook with oil. I mean, these are occasional things. I'm giving you the exceptions, not the rules or the norm. That's just like the exceptions to not really cooking with oil much here. Oh, Humboldt County. Oh, did you go to Arcata State University? Whatever they call it there in Arcata. Is that where you went to? You and Mrs. Pooh? Wow, and now you are in Ron DeSantis' jurisdiction. Well, that's quite a difference from the kind of political atmosphere in Arcata. Which is like, when I remember I was younger, I was impressed, like half the city council was like Green Party and, a nuclear free zone or something like that. Anyway, James, avocado and grapeseed oil are too expensive. Yeah, maybe so, but we don't really go through it all that quickly, so it'll probably go bad before we get through our small jar of it or something like that. But yeah, if you're like us, if you happen to buy an expensive seed oil, great, because you won't really feel the pain that much because you're not going to be buying it on the reg. Like say how most people purchase olive oil like every week or two or something like that. Humboldt State University, that's it. Yeah, why do they call it Arcata? Yeah, Humboldt State University. That's a class of '92. Lots of weed. Yeah, it's a very weed-centric economy there in the Emerald Triangle of 3 different counties: Humboldt, Sonoma, and Mendocino. Humboldt. What's the third one, guys? Let me know if you guys are up on your marijuana economy stuff. Okay, class of 92. So I'm older than you because I'm class of I always forget if I was 84 or 85. I'm getting so old now, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I'm class of 84. Johnny Pump. Do I miss steak and fries? Punk. Why should I answer your question? How am I a punk? Do I look like Sid Vicious to you or something like that? Or even modern pop punks like Green Day, Billy Joe, whatever his name? I mean, why? How am I a punk? And why are you being such a rude person? Did you call everyone who's like a punk? And I'm in my 50s. How am I a punk? Yeah, move the line. Steak is nasty AF. Oh, thanks, Fu. Yeah, you would know if you went there. Yeah, I'm the missing of the 3 counties of the Emerald Triangle. I had Humboldt and Mendocino. It's Del Norte. Thank you. Or is it Del Norte? I'm not sure how they pronounce it up there. I'm just looking at it. I was looking at as if I'm reading Spanish because it is indeed a Spanish name. But our punk that wants to know if I miss like burgers. Yeah, I mean, if I miss a burger, I mean, there's so many. It's so easy to get a plant-based burger. I mean, if you want one that has the look, smell, and texture and taste of what you call a real meat burger, one that came from a dead animal. Yeah, Impossible Burgers, Beyond Burgers. In fact, I'm dead certain I could be at a party where like friends are drinking, and if I give them a Beyond Burger, put the ketchup and pickle on it, they'd never know it was vegan. Other than I gave it to them, then they'd be suspicious that it was vegan. But most people would never know unless they're like analyzing or something like that. There's no need to miss burgers if you're vegan. If you really want to eat them, they are there. That being said, I very rarely have one of those like fancy high-tech burgers. Yeah, fries aren't vegan. Well, at McDonald's in the United States only, McDonald's fries are not vegan. Every other country I've researched, they're vegan, but here they're not. But yeah, pretty much everywhere fries are vegan except for McDonald's. Like, why would I miss fries and just go get some of my frozen Trader Joe's fries out of the freezer, put them in the air fryer, and I got some fries in like 13 minutes or so. Like, why would I miss fries in a burger when I can eat them as a vegan? What do you think vegans aren't allowed to eat or something? Yeah, Fall died and fries aren't vegan. Yeah, I think HHV has had fries in some of his videos. Yeah, because they're vegan and they should go to McDonald's. Yeah, Wendy's fries. Most places aren't as stupid as McDonald's. Even Wendy's is more intelligent and compassionate than McDonald's in the sense they have vegan fries. The hippies, the reason why some fries like McDonald's aren't vegan is I did a video about this, and I forgot they said their suppliers dip it in some kind of, I don't know what it is, but it's some I thought some cow product of some kind. That doesn't have to happen. They said their suppliers do it. No, McDonald's, it's their business. They can request the specifications of what the suppliers get them. They're just trying to pass it off to them. It's lame. Anyway, Marashi Dave, should pets be fed vegan? Let's go take a look at the answer to that, because I am not a what's that called? A veterinarian. Here's the position of feeding humans vegan, and that's pretty clear. But let's take a look at the position of an ethical vegan who happens to be a veterinarian here in California. And I want to read this because I remember I was getting some like stupid comments last week. I think they were fans and stans of, that male vegan YouTuber that I banned for being an a-hole. I think he's lying to people about stuff. Anyway, here's the position of an ethical vegan who's also a veterinarian. It's not as strong as, like, say, a position statement of a group of veterinarians, but it's something to go on here, because I think what she's saying here is spot on. In general, let me see if I can read it from this screen. In general, dogs are much easier to maintain on a vegan diet than are cats. And although cats are biologically carnivores, in many cases, she didn't say in every last example, but she said in many cases, and I would think that she would mean to say more accurately, in the majority of cases, cats can be successfully maintained on a vegan diet as long as it meets all the nutritional requirements specific to cats and the overall health is adequately monitored, but particular attention to urinary tract health. And she specifies what kind of issues you should be looking out for, what kind of nutritional ingredients you should be looking for. And one caveat here with cats, and I know someone who is going through this, and that's why their cat's not vegan. It says one problem which can afflict cats, even if they are given a nutritionally balanced and complete vegan diet. So she's saying even if you're feeding your cat a completely healthy and appropriate vegan diet, one issue is something called FLUTD, feline lower urinary tract disease. And your cat can pretty much die. It blocks their urethra, they're unable to urinate, and it needs to be addressed immediately. The vet needs to do stuff or your cat could pass on. So even that could happen, even if you're feeding them an appropriate diet. So when people ask me, should I feed my pets vegan? I go, read this. I'm not a professional. I'm not a veterinarian, but this is someone who knows way more about this, an actual professional veterinarian who's an ethical vegan. And this is what seems to be the best advice I could pass on to you guys. Anyway. What's that, Graven? Your dog's favorite treats are baked sweet potato pieces. Yeah, our cats love to steal, like, you know, all our vegan sweets and stuff from us, and non-sweets too. They'll steal French fries from us. Speaking of French fries. Let's see, sweet potato sister, you have high cholesterol, but have had it before you turned vegan. Working to lower it, no oil. The most important thing, because I know about this one, again, I'm not a medical doctor, but I will share what I've learned as far as health things go, if it's something that I have had to deal with myself personally over time. And I have a cardiologist, so I can repeat what she's saying rather than give you like just my personal guess or something like that. Saturated fat. Stay away from saturated fat containing foods as much as you possibly can. Things like coconut oil, palm oil, I believe, right? That bad. Coconut oil for me is like the devil. I try to avoid that as much as I possibly can because saturated fat raises your serum cholesterol and dietary cholesterol, things that doesn't affect us because there's no dietary cholesterol in plants. But you got to watch. Still, vegans need to watch out for saturated fat, which is in a lot of like fun foods. Hey, Johnny Bravo, your dog will eat your grandmother's food if she leaves it on her bed or low enough where she can get it when she's not in the room. Yeah, dogs will do that. I've even had cats do that. I remember once in the 90s, I was watching a friend's pair of cats, and me and my girlfriend at the time, we finished an Indian meal. Didn't finish it. We had some leftovers, left it on the table, and went away, came back, and the two cats had pretty much, taken care of that for us. Did Dr. Greger say that? No, I know they say the fat you eat is the fat you wear. I didn't hear that about oil. Yeah, but Brian, good point. Yeah, I try to, and I think you should too, sweet potato sister. Try your best to stick to whole food, plant-based as much as possible. That said, sometimes you just gotta go out and have some fun. Once in a while, eat a vegan ice cream or a cookie. We're not here to be perfect and all this stuff, but yeah, stick to whole food, plant-based as much as you can, and watch out for saturated fat, because that'll raise your cholesterol. As far as I know, my cardiologist said you could have olive oil all day. It'll do some other things, but it's not gonna make you get heart disease by increasing your LDL cholesterol. But saturated fat like coconut oil will. We didn't have dinner yet, Lettuce Reason. I made some bro tacos before coming on. So maybe we'll get something tonight, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, it's chips. Have some chips like Graven Baby's doing. But when I do get chips, like potato chips, I read the bag. And I go, oh, this one's got the least amount of saturated fat, like 2% or 1%. I'll get that over the one that has like 5 or 8 or something percent. Hey, Produce Not Pills. Ryan, 90 mile per hour wind warning. Positive thoughts for us? 90, really? Let me check that out. I didn't see any wind warning, but I kind of do remember something about Saturday being windy. Let me see. Let me click on Saturday. Temperature, wind. No, I think we're going to be cool here. Where you at, Produce Not Pills? Maybe you're not around here, but yeah, we've had a lot of wind warnings. Well, that's why I said when you say something like that, I just assume you're around here because I've seen more wind warnings this winter, this year than I've seen in like the past like 5 combined. AJ Vintage, I've seen how they talk. Good to see AJ. I've seen like many of the vegan doctors mention that. My cardiologist didn't seem too concerned about that being what's going to end my days here on Earth or anything like that. She's more concerned about avoiding high saturated fat foods and eating even getting more dense fiber in my diet. But yeah, that is a concern. I'm just not sure how that's going to play out in the end. I don't know the answer to that one. But yeah, it is something to be thinking about for sure. 100%. Good to see you, AJ. Hey, Brian Kroc. Huge storms around St. Louis. Oh, good to see you, Brian. That must be the crappy storm that just made our lives miserable this week. Yeah, California's had the worst winter ever. You know, no one wants rain. You usually hear us, we need the rain, it's good for us. Now it's done. I was driving by one of my favorite surf shops on Tuesday. I saw their sign that, you could put words like a message out that everyone sees when you drive by. I'm looking, it says, we missed the drought. And I had to say to Angie, I have to agree with them. Totally missed the drought. Hey, let us reason. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the very generous super chat tip there. Get something nice for dinner. It doesn't suck being vegan. Yeah, it sure doesn't suck being vegan. I should have had that shirt on tonight. Thanks. Yeah, I was telling Angie, maybe I'll get us some Panda Express again tonight. I think I did that last Friday, or did I do that Saturday? I remember we did it right after let's see, I can't remember. Oh yeah, AJ, I want to thank you Saturday. For your super chat tips on Friday night. I don't think I went to Panda Express, and I can't remember anymore. It's all a big blur. But I remember Saturday we went to the poolside pizza at the Disneyland Hotel, the vegan pizza they got there. So that was we used your super chat tips last week, AJ, for that. So thank you for letting us get out and have a nice little night. We even shared a little glass of a mimosa too, just because we needed to get out. And we're celebrating that I sold my amplifier too. So thank you so much, AJ. You helped make that night possible. More eggplant. Yes, if I do go to Panda Express, I just hit reorder. It's the same thing. Get the same thing every time. It's the eggplant tofu, the fried chow mein, and wait, what am I having a vegan brain fog on? What's the third thing I always get? Oh, and the vegetable broccoli thing. Vegetable broccoli thing. That's the official title for it on their menu. Vegetable broccoli thing. Hey, follow dieting. Thanks for being a member for 10 months. I can't believe we've been doing this long. And everyone, make sure you hit that like button. Let's reprogram the YouTube algorithm, which used to like us back like in 2015, 16, 17. It doesn't really like us anymore. Show the YouTube algorithm that Happy Healthy Vegan still is worthy of watching, more so than ever now, because these Friday live streams are awesome. The eggplant one is the one you don't care for. Well, it's the eggplant tofu. So if you like tofu, it's in there. I like eggplant too. I like Chinese eggplant. So I like that dish a lot. It's possible there could be some cross-contamination there, James, at Panda Express, or any restaurant for that matter that's not 100% vegan and doesn't have a separate vegan kitchen. I will have to say I have yet to notice anything resembling any like a piece of meat or anything like that in any of the plant dishes that we get there. But it can happen for sure. But I've yet to see it, and I don't think it's that likely. Vegan pundit, do I like durian? I want to eat a fresh durian. The only durians I've had here in the United States have been like frozen, packaged durians from Asia. And when I went to Hawaii after I knew what durian was, it was out of season. I didn't find any in Maui. I want to try some fresh durian. I'll get back to you. Let's see. Have I been missing things here? Hey, Antonio. Yeah, stay as long as you can tonight. Yeah, and Graven raises a good point. Even though there is the possibility, slight possibility of there being some cross-contamination when you go to a non-vegan restaurant and order vegan things, as Graven Baby says, gotta support vegan options when we get them. Let Panda Express know. Vote with your dollars. Let them know. Yes, make more of this eggplant tofu, or bring back the Beyond Orange Chicken again, which was there for so many months and gone now. Let them know. Vote with your dollars. Do I like okra? It's kind of a hard, thick food. I mean, we'll have it sometimes. Angie will sometimes put it into a vegan, like shrimp-like gumbo, a gumbo soup without shrimp. But yeah, I'll eat it sometimes. You gotta do okra on occasion, I think. Don't if you like okra, go for it. But for us, yeah, it's hard to make that a staple of our diets or anything like that. Durian tastes like creamy onions. It tastes like so many things. Sometimes it tastes like ice cream. Sometimes it smells like dirty trash. It's a really weird fruit, how it has such a diverse range of flavors and smells. That's why I want to eat some fresh ones sometime. That's a goal. Hey, what's that, Brian? Funny thing I found out tonight. An acre of potatoes produces over 18 million calories. Wow. I wonder how that compares for how do you translate that to compare it to like livestock and stuff? But that's a lot of calories. 1 acre produces 18 million calories. Well, considering I eat like say 3,000 a day, that'd be some crazy math to see how long I can sustain myself on an acre of potatoes. Probably the rest of my life, right? And then some. Durian smoothies. Wow, I've definitely never had a durian smoothie before. Wow. Let's see, we have a troll here. Let me try to find the troll question. Bigfoot, Ryan, ever tried going back to eating animals? See if you feel better? I mean, what do you mean, feel better? It's known as a begged question or loaded question, meaning I don't feel good. I mean, I feel fantastic. What do you think? I'm sitting there going, oh man, I'm just barely getting by. I was barely getting by as a vegan. It's so tough, it's hard to get all my calories and nutrients. No, have you seen my blood test videos? There's nothing deficient. B12 strong, testosterone strong. I mean, I feel fantastic. You see me slam dunking, age 55, playing one-on-one basketball, beating guys that are like high school and AU players, and I mean, like, what do you mean feel better? What are you talking about? What kind of question is that? I mean, let's look what veganism is for the first point. Do you think veganism is some kind of way of eating which tries to make you feel the best you possibly can? Let's take a look here what veganism is, in case you weren't aware. It's come on, Webb, here we go. It's a philosophy, a way of living which seeks to exclude as far as possible and practicable all forms of cruelty and exploitation of animals. So let's say I wasn't feeling that good. You think I would say, I've been eating plants, I don't feel that good. I'm just going to eat steak, even though I believe it's completely wrong to exploit animals. So if I weren't feeling good as a vegan, and some vegans don't, like all these people that made the I'm no longer vegan videos, they should explore why they're feeling wrong. Maybe it's because they're calorie restricting, like Ravana and Raw Alignment and so many others. Maddie Lindbergh, all these people who are into fitness, posing, Instagram bikini shot, really skinny. And nothing wrong with being skinny, but they weren't eating enough. I mean, if I were not, I didn't hit the bell. Thank you. See, if I were not feeling good as a vegan, I'd try to figure out why, but I feel awesome. So why, Mr. Troll? I forgot your name there, Mr. Troll. Why would I want to consume dead animals for some kind of bizarre thought experiment to see if I'll feel even better when I feel freaking amazing right now? What are you trying to do? Actually, I know what you're trying to do. You're just trying to like troll. Yeah, Brian, as long as you're eating enough calories, you feel good. Yeah, people who undereat tend to be the ones who have problems. And sometimes people undereat not to have a bikini body or to have a thigh gap. It's sometimes like Cosmic Skeptic, undereating because he wasn't sure what to do about his IBS, or whatever he had. He had it since he was a kid. He was undereating as a non-vegan. Sounds like he's still undereating as a non-vegan. What's that, Graven? Ryan, want to feel horrible? Eat flesh. Is that what he's saying, basically? Johnny Pump, just eat a burger, son. Son? So now you're talking down to me. Son, like I'm some like lower person than you or something like that? Son, no, it doesn't work that. I'm sure I could probably be your, all right, you guys want to just time this troll out? If I really wanted to eat a burger, yeah, I can go eat a burger right now. I could have Veggie Grill deliver me a beautifully flavored and seasoned Beyond Burger. I could go to plant-powered fast food and get a burger there. So yeah, there's no... it's not like if you're vegan, you could never eat a burger again. You can eat burgers 3 times a day if you want, as you're vegan. If you're vegan. So thanks for coming here and trolling us with this nonsense. Eat a burger, son. How is that any kind of like intellectual comment or something like that? Anyway, Fu Man, what amp did I sell? I sold my 1970s, my 1978 to be precise, Fender Princeton Reverb. Bigood, Piers Morgan said meat can reverse aging. Well, he's only like 2 years older than me. You know, I mean, how does meat reverse aging? Meat eaters age just like anyone else. I've never heard that one. Piers Morgan doesn't know shit. Like, where did he get that from? Is he a gerontology expert or scientist or something like that? No, he's just a large windbag that just says a bunch of nonsense to get people all excited. Yeah, imagine listening to Piers Morgan for like health advice or something like that. Yeah, AJ Vintage. Yeah, we have burgers, troll. Well, it's not a problem to be a vegan and eat burgers. Peter, that story is so sad. Reagan Russell's killer has now been charged. She's a vegan activist who got ran over, which seems like intentionally, by a truck driver hauling pigs right to the slaughterhouse. Anyway, the truck driver killer has now been charged with only $2,000 for driving misdemeanor. That's all it is. If you run over a person and kill them with your like 18-wheel vehicle, it's a misdemeanor. Wow, that is a miscarriage of justice. Who would be my favorite basketball player, like of all time, or my favorite one to watch on TV these days? Like, narrow it down there. Like, be more specific and I'll answer your question, Jokic. Benjamin Smith, ruminant animals are needed to restore soil health. Okay. Nice comment there. So veganism debunked or something like that. So you're saying if more people were eating more meat, our soil health would be fantastic. Well, the problem is that's so clearly not the case, because 98% of Americans eat meat and our soil is all screwed up. Oh, but it's vegans' fault or something like that, right? Yeah, nice try. Anyway, that has nothing to do with veganism anyway. We're not an environmental or ecological movement. In case you didn't know, veganism has nothing to do with that. It's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. All right, so thank you for bringing your meat propaganda to us. Did you get that one from like from a meat lobbyist or something like that? So if you have a question for me, Benjamin Smith, don't fight with Dr. Bear or anyone. What is your point here? What are you trying to say? Why should I stop being vegan? You're saying if already we're only a small fraction of the United States. Let's just talk about the United States here. Our soils are already depleted, and most people aren't vegan. So how would like the 3% of us stop being vegan do a damn effing thing to reverse the trend of soil depletion? Just tell me how, if we all stop being vegan, just curious, tell me how that would do a damn thing, because we're already a drop in the bucket representing 2 or 3% of the population here. So yeah, how would that do a damn thing? Oh, Jokic. So your favorite player is Jokic on the Nuggets, right? I should have took a guess there. Oh, so now you're saying soils are depleted because of monocropping. Yeah, let's talk about the biggest monocrops there, Benjamin Smith. The biggest monocrops here in the United States are soy and corn. Maybe there's another biggie out there too, but I thought those were the top two: soy and corn. Guess who or what eats most soy that is grown in the United States? Guess what or who eats most of the corn grown in the United States? It's not humans, let alone vegans. Let's look at the stat here. We could pull that up. Let's do this. Let's just humor our troll buddy here to show him I'm just not making crap up. Percent. Ooh, I can't even spell. Percent soy fed to livestock. Here's the first one I found. I've seen higher numbers than this, but 77% of the world's soy is fed to livestock. So if you're really against your soils being depleted, well, stop feeding all these freaking cows that you're just raising for slaughter anyway, and you'll have better soils there. And same thing with corn. So don't blame monocropping as some kind of vegan thing or something like that. It's a thing that was developed so they could produce mass amounts of corn and soy to feed all your freaking livestock. So don't come to my live stream here, my vegan live stream, and bitch and moan about how vegans are destroying your soil when your soil is being destroyed by you and your friends and family and your kind that support all this meat eating, and which there's just, face it, you're gonna say, well, you don't eat grass-fed beef. Well, there's not enough land on planet Earth for grass-fed beef. The only way that all these billions of people can eat meat every day is to do factory farming. There's no other way to do it. It's that or go vegan. You can't do it with the amount of land on Earth to just do free roaming beef or something like that. Whatever, free roaming beef, free range cows. I'm sorry. So yeah, nice try. It's not a vegan thing. If you really want to have more soil out there and not get depleted by monocropping, don't support the industries that that monocrops are given to. Are they given as livestock feed? So thanks for playing here. Oh, wrong button here. Falmar Music. Thanks for the super chat tip there, Falmar Music. Crops that can be grown on 1/3 of the season only grow after volcanic events, which means you have to cause a disaster to reset your field. Well, I'm not sure if I understand what that stat means there. Fu Man, no, I've never been a fan of the band Megadeth. I blame vegans for global warming. Vegans steal other food and grass from animals, and they claim to care for them. No, should we just ban? Is this person really seriously believing what he or she is saying there? Thanks for blocking them. It's just right here. We're not stealing it. No, the cows are stealing our soy. I want to eat all this soy. I want to eat tofu all the time. But no, most of it's going to feed livestock, your animals that you are eating and that you're supporting. So thanks, moderators, for removing that troll. Oh, I missed your thing there, Brian. Let me see. You sent me some stat there. Yeah, Bigfoot is ignoring facts. Okay, Brian Crocs, breakdown per acre. So you said on 1 acre, you can produce 18 million calories of potatoes, 15 million calories of corn, 11 million calories of rice, but beef, not even 1 million, less than 1 million. So what is a more efficient use of land as far as calorie per acre? Well, it's more than 18 times better with potatoes compared to beef. Just saying, this guy's complaining about all our earth being destroyed. Yeah, it's because of such inefficiencies that are necessary to produce meat at scale, like we have happening right now on this planet for billions of people to eat meat every day. Yeah, I'm with you, Steele. I love potatoes. Delicious and versatile. What's that Graven right, Sarah? They're a dum-dum. I think I know who you're talking about, and yeah, that's why we got rid of them. Yeah, at least be a clever troll. I think it's that person, ANCAP, that comes back every week and with a new name. I'm pretty sure, you guys know who I'm talking about, right? I'm pretty sure it's them. They'll be back in about 5 minutes with a new name and saying more trolly stuff. And if you wonder why we don't tolerate trolls, let me just show you the rules here. Gotta be polite, and that guy was calling me son and stuff like that. Anyway, no spamming or trolling is rule number 2. Hey, AJ, hey, thank you so much there. The more dinners out, thank you. Well, I'll tell Angie, worry not. I'll get us some Panda Express tonight. And she's watching her Asian boy band reality show. So they often have like food in there, like Chinese and Korean food and stuff like that. So she'll be really, she'll be down. I'm pretty sure she'll be down for some Asian food tonight. So thanks so much. Thanks so much, AJ. Oh, we have Benjamin here. What is Benjamin's complaint here? Let me see if I can find Benjamin. I'm not even seeing Benjamin. Did he get blocked or something? Um, um, let's see. What do you want me to show him? Show him the graphic of our world and data titled "Half of the world's habitable land is used for agriculture." It breaks down animal ag versus plants fed to humans. Well, where is this guy? I don't even see him anymore. Are you here, Benjamin? Are you here to debunk veganism or something like that? If so, ask your question to me, and well, let me get that one searched for right now. So I'll have that one ready if he ever fires back here. Let's see. I'm going to copy what you said there and just go have a look-see for it really quick. 1 second. Okay, yeah, I've used this graphic before. Let's just put it up here for Benjamin here. Let's take a look-see here. Global land use for food production. So, Earth's surface, about 29% of it is land, 71% of it is ocean. So let's ignore any ocean use. We can't use that 71% of the Earth's surface that's known as ocean. It's really not that great. So 29% is left for land. And of that, how much of it is actually habitable? Some of it's like permanently frozen or what have you. 71% of it is. So of that 71% of it, can use it all to like grow food? Well, a lot of it, 46% is agriculture, 38% is forest. But let's take a look down here, agricultural land here. 77% of the agricultural land is for producing livestock, feeds for livestock roaming around, and just 23% of crops, excluding feed for livestock. But look at how little of the global calorie supply comes from it. Look at down here where it says global calorie supply. Even though 77% of the agricultural land is used for livestock and livestock feed production, only 18% of the calories come from that 77%. You get that? We're using 77% of the land to produce a mere 18% of the calories, as opposed to 82% comes from plants for direct human consumption, only using 23% of the land. So yeah, and look at the global protein supply, 37% from meat and dairy, 63% from plant-based food. So someone tell me, how is it better to grow more, to raise more animals and waste all that land so we can have fewer calories overall, basically? Anyway, I don't know if I didn't describe that as eloquently as I could, but I think this graph says all you need to say. It explains it right here. Yeah, we can create more land. Yeah, Hawaii has a hot spot creating more island underneath the ocean. A few more years, it might be out and about. They could turn it all into livestock feed land, right? Anyway, anyway, let me move this data off here. 1 second. Okay. Steel Panda asks the most important question of the evening. Do I prefer potatoes or sweet potatoes? I like all kinds of potatoes. I've never met a potato I didn't like, but I just prefer regular potatoes. But sweet potatoes are awesome too. Let's see. Okay, so I don't know if that Benjamin guy ever came back, Dr. Bear. Did you ever see him? Let me know if I showed the graphic for everyone except for him. If he's still here, he just got schooled. But that's not what veganism is. Just showing though, even though veganism is an ethical stance against animal cruelty and exploitation, it's still the best solution as far as feeding our planet without killing us all at the same time. What's that, Heidi? Thanks, guys. It's frustrating and annoying since I've been through the big C before, so we will see. Doesn't help that I'm Scandinavian and lived in AZ for a good while. Wow, Heidi, I had no idea that you've been going through that. Best wishes to you, Heidi, and hopefully we here on our Friday live streams bring some cheer and good vibes that are helping you out. Despite the trolls and stuff. Just try to laugh at them. Don't let them annoy you. Ooh, Brian Croc's bean soup is one of your favorites. Thanks for the recipes. Hey, I want to get a hold of that. That sounds good. I love bean soup. Yeah, I love when Angie makes bean soups here. All right, we have someone for the poop wall here. Is this ANCAP again? This, I don't know. I don't believe you're a real person. Oh, Joe. I'm going to put you up on the poop wall, and I want you to defend your claim here. What the hell are you talking about? So here are the rules. Make sure you're not trolling. If you're trolling, I will ban you quicker than you could make a new user account and come back. But anyway, let's see your claim here. Vegans need to calm down and stop there, which is spelled wrong. It should be THEIR. Vegans need to calm down and stop their crazy extreme ways of life. Ways of life? What are these ways of life that vegans have? I didn't know there was ways of life. There's only one way of life for vegans in the sense that we just believe in one pretty simple thing, and it's that that meat is bad. No, it's that we believe that. Hang on one sec. Where's my mouse? I lost my... Here it is. Here it is. Okay. We simply believe that it's wrong to exploit animals. This is about veganism. Let's all have a drink here. It's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. How is that a crazy way of life? To have the belief... beliefs, we all have multiple beliefs. We're not just one brain, even though we're one cult here. We all have many brains. How is this a weird, extreme way of life to believe that harming animals is exploitative and we're against it? How is that extreme and crazy? So let us know. I Joho. Yeah, Dr. Bear, what's so extreme about advocating people eat plants instead of animals? Do tell. Yeah, how is that extreme? How is slaughterhouses, how is that not extreme? How is slitting animals in the throat and letting them bleed out not extreme? How is killing 80 billion animals per year so people can eat them? How is that not extreme? But eating a potato, that's so extreme. Eating a banana, extreme. Killing a cow, pig, chicken, totally normal and cool and not extreme. Please explain these things to us. So where did our friend go? Where did Joyho go? Is he thinking? Are the brain cells trying to come up with some response here, some witty response for us? Extreme dude. Vegans are disturbing the animals. No, you didn't answer the question. All right, I'm going to put you in timeout. You're, wrong one. You're throwing poop on the wall. Let's look at the rules once again. If you don't understand, let's look at rule number 3 here. Oops. Rule number 3, when trying to debunk veganism, which you are doing, I will only discuss one of your claims at a time. Don't bring up new claims like what you just did there. You said vegans want to disturb animals, whatever you said. You're just throwing poop on the walls. Don't do that. If you're going to make a claim, defend it. Just don't move on to the next one because you realize your first one completely sucks butt. So tell us, how is it extreme to be against animal cruelty and exploitation? If you don't answer this, we're going to ban you. Don't ask another question. Don't move on to a new point. Don't throw poop on my walls here because you're on the poop wall. This is the poop you flung up on the wall. You committed to this poop. I didn't make this poop happen. You're the one that said it. So defend it. If you can't defend it, admit that you're stupid and you have no answer for it. Was that mean to say? I'm sorry if that was. No, Dr. Bear, don't indulge him. He threw this poop up here. He needs to be responsible for it. We're not going to move on to a second or third or, God forbid, fourth or fifth poop. One attempt. Throw one poop on the wall and defend it as if your life depended on it. If you can't, admit that you're being stupid and wrong and move on. So where are you? You come here and talk a big talk, and all I'm seeing from you is poop flinging. That's it. That's all I'm seeing is poop flinging. Can you even defend your lame claim here? Yeah, one poop at a time. That's all we ask, Uncle. Just one poop at a time. And if you want to fling another poop, come back next Friday. You have 7 days to think of a new idea. Oh, I'm going to get Ryan and all them vegans. I'm going to get them. I have a new one for them about how they're disturbing the animals. Well, bring that next Friday, okay? But this is the poop you flung today. So where are you? Did you guys ban him already? Because he's being very quiet, very reticent here. Maybe so, Jana. Maybe so. Maybe he's pooping away with his constipation from lack of fiber. He's like what I learned. He's in the 95% of Americans who are fiber deficient. Oh, Hippieista, thanks for the super chat tip. Read your post above. Let me find your post there, Hippieista. Let me see, Hippieista. I'm looking for your user picture here. I'm having trouble finding it. Oh man, can you copy and paste? I am having vegan brain fog and not seeing your post there, Hippieista. I apologize. Look one more time here. Okay, I'll scroll a little bit more. I'm just totally missing it there, Hippieista. I'm sorry. Can someone find it and paste it for me and say, this is what Hippieista said? Someone please help me out here. I'm having trouble there. Well, I'm sure everyone had a fun time debunking what I learned, what I didn't learn about veganism. Uh-oh, what's going on my screen here? Okay, is everything cool? The live stream's cool. I just had it refresh on my computer. Yeah, it looks fine. Let me know if everything's cool for you guys. Anyway, let's see. Oh, AJ Vintage. Yeah, we get that all the time. It says, Ryan, did you know Trader Joe's has a pre-chopped bag of Tuscan kale? Yeah. I mean, we don't always go to Trader Joe's for our Tuscan kale, but when we do go to Trader Joe's, we always grab that bag because it makes my life and Angie's life way easier when we make our Tuscan kale peel-off because we don't have to chop it. Trader Joe's or someone already chopped it for us. Maybe Tanya, that'll be his new name when he comes back next time, huh? Ooh, lettuce reason. Vegan for my head. Tomatoes. Let's see. Their cruciferous crunch bag. Yeah, at Trader Joe's also I get their chopped or little broccoli. So I don't have to get a big I just get their broccoli and just kind of break it up. Just get out of the bag, break it, throw it in my pot when I'm making kitchery. Yeah, there's a lot to be said to have things that are already kind of pre-cut for you. Seawolf. I was 100% plant-based for 5 years. Thought I was vegan. Been watching some vegan stuff. It's time to stop torturing animals. Awesome. Well, you've come to a right place here. We do this every Friday night. We talk about any and all things vegan. And we also listen to people like Ojiho here, who's trying to debunk veganism. So here's what you said now. Let's see if you're going to defend your position here. Because if you give us a new idea, we're going to time you out. I'm not against vegans eating their green stuff. What is extreme is going in a restaurant and screaming it's wrong and abuse and extreme they. Well, first of all, your grammar is all over the place. So if your English is a second language, nice attempts here. I applaud your efforts, but it's hard to understand what you're saying. But you're saying, yeah, some vegans go in restaurants and scream. I don't do that. Most vegans I know don't do that. And I've been in restaurants before where people have gotten up and screamed and protested, and they weren't talking about vegan things. So screaming in restaurants is a thing that some people do to make their points or protest or something like that. But it's not an exclusive thing that only vegans do. It was someone who was making a political point about something when I was at a sushi restaurant or no, a ramen restaurant a while back. Had nothing to do with veganism. So So you're mad at like the 1% of vegans that go into restaurants and scream. So let's say Ojiho, I could get together, since I'm the vegan cult leader, I could gather this 1% of vegans that go into restaurants and scream. Since you don't like that, see, I could convince them to stop screaming in restaurants. Would you go vegan then? Just wondering, if I could stop the restaurant screamers, would that be enough to sway you to go vegan? If that's the thing that's stopping you, everything else about veganism is totally cool, but the restaurant screaming, just kind of curious. If I could fix that, would you go vegan? Yeah, Steel Panda. You know what's extreme, Steel Panda? You're right. Killing sentient beings is extreme. Going up to an animal, slitting its throat or shooting it in the head, that's extreme. But eating a piece of broccoli, not that extreme. You like my voices, Chris? I like doing my voices. I hope, and let us, I hope I'm not offending anyone. I'm not trying to emulate any person or any region. It's just like the first thing I hear in my head when I see these like bizarre troll comments. You're gonna yell in a grocery store. Yeah, yell in a grocery store. So, where'd you go? Oh, Jiho? What I'm saying? What? Answer my question. So you're saying even if I could stop all the people who scream in restaurants, which is a small fraction of a percent of vegans, even if I could stop them, you wouldn't go vegan because I have stomach problems. I can't eat those green potatoes and grass. It would make me poop. Well, I don't eat grass. I don't eat green potatoes. Green potatoes are not the best potatoes to eat. Eat some purple potatoes. Eat some sweet potatoes. Green usually means the potato's like not ripe yet or something like that. Yeah, don't eat food that's not fit. Yeah, eat proper food like the food we have in our books here. Let me just show you a meal here. Let's see if Oh, Jiho, let's look at the first meal in the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook. This is our cookbook, by the way. Let's grab the first meal in here. Tuscan Kale Pilaf. I don't see any green potatoes or grass. Like, can you eat beans, legumes, rice, sun-dried tomatoes, a little bit of Tuscan kale? I mean, you could eat this. So if you can't, there's certain foods you can't eat. Yeah, I admit, not every person can eat every last plant that's edible. Avoid those if those trigger you. If you can't eat grass, and why the hell would you eat grass? So you can eat this, right? So just say, oh, here's what you're saying. Well, yeah, if Ryan could tell all those like restaurant yelling, protesting vegans to stop doing it, well, I still wouldn't go vegan then because I can't eat grass or green potatoes. Great, then don't eat grass or green potatoes. But I know you're gonna make some other dumb excuse, right? You're just flinging poop on our walls. Yeah, Evan, yeah, you'll die trying to eat every edible plant. That's a worthy thing to go for. Beans make you fart? Maybe you just don't have enough gut microbacteria, microflora to process them immediately. I had beans. I ate a whole can of beans before coming in here. A whole can of beans. I made what I call bro tacos. Not farting. Just saying, I had a whole entire can of beans. I'm not tooting here. So, maybe you just need to like build up your tolerance to fiber and stuff like that. You're just going to make excuses. So can we just ban this person? Because he's obviously just trolling us and has no intention. Everything I said, oh, I can't go vegan because I can't eat grass. Okay, then I showed him the beans in there. Oh, beans make you fart. I can't go vegan because of beans. You're just trolling. What I learned is cool. He spoke out against the cult. Yeah, I'm the cult leader, and I'm proclaiming you a troll. And please, Uncle or Peter, just ban the troll because he's breaking our rule here of trolling. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, here's his dumb words. But I'm not here for that right now. I'm here to show what the rules are. And the rules are no spamming or trolling. And when trying to debunk veganism, which what he's trying to do here, discuss only one claim at a time. He put a claim out there and he's moving on to other stuff. No, just stick to your one debunking claim and we will analyze it. If you're just going to fling poop on the walls all day, we will kick you out of here. So anyway, gone. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Uncle. Graven, huh? Poop head is all they are. Yeah, pretty much, huh? Yeah, what's that lettuce reason? Wait, he's afraid of farts and poop and he comes here to fling it. Yeah, exactly. Slinging poop on our walls, but he doesn't want to fart if he eats some beans. Again, I had a whole can of beans. This room should smell horrible AF, right? According to his logic here. Not one fart has been projected. No gas has been released. Nothing like that. Nothing has been aimed. He who aimed it proclaimed it. No, I made that one up. He who smelt it dealt it. Anyway, he who proclaimed it aimed it. That was the one I made up a long time ago. Anyway, yeah, Dr. Bear, that troll guy, this guy, I showed the rules. He said, well, I showed him a picture of the Tuscan kale peel-off recipe from our book. He said, I can't eat beans because I'll fart. And that's how we got on farts right now. Mentioned how I just had a whole can of beans before coming in here and no farting has been occurring yet. So anyway, hey, Travis. Coprophobia is the fear of poop. Well, we gotta poop, if you want to, it's either poop or be constipated, right? Anyway. John Stevens, I heard about that too. I didn't read it yet, so we'll learn more about that one later, I guess, huh? WrestleMania's tomorrow, Graven? Right on. Yeah, sweet potato sister, exactly what I was saying. If you're not used to eating legumes or fiber, yeah, your gut microflora might need to adapt, produce more of the kind that digests fiber. And yeah, so you might fart at first, but I mean, how come I can eat a whole can of beans and not fart? It just shows you, yeah, because I have the proper gut microflora to handle that. Oh, he's back as a new one? Let's see. Let me see. I don't see that person. Did they get banned already? I don't see that person. I have live chat on too. I'll keep my eye out as Pokio189. Did someone ban him? Because I honestly don't see him. Oh. Buying the food is not paying the person to do it. It's the companies that do it. Shaking my head. What's your point, Pokio? What are you here to tell me? Be very clear. You're saying that if you buy like a dead animal at the market, you're absolved of all any moral issues with it, like a sentient being being killed because someone else did it for you? Is that what you're saying? So if I'm understanding you right there, Pokaya, whatever, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, you're saying like if I pay someone to assassinate my enemy, that's cool because someone else is doing it. I ain't doing it, even though there's a causal connection of money going to the person doing it for me. I'm responsible. But you're saying, but if you pay someone to kill an animal for you, you're totally absolved of all responsibility and guilt. Am I understanding you properly? Or maybe I'm just reading too much into your vague statement there. So please explain yourself if you want to discuss this. I'll get your comment ready to go onto the poop wall. Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's possible I misunderstood what they said. It's not the clearest statement, but I know pretty much every vegan debunking argument that comes my way, so I'm pretty sure I think that's the one they're trying to pull out here. The donation page is broken? Really? Actually, let me check out the link here. That happens sometimes. Let me check it out. Let's see. Let me paste it again. All right, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna paste. Okay, it looks good right now, that link. Streamlabs.com/happyhealthyvegan. I'm going to pin it up to the top of the live chat. If you want to leave a donation or super chat, I noticed we haven't been getting too much, but yeah, I repasted it. I pasted the link down there to Streamlabs and I pinned it up top. Hopefully that's working again if it wasn't. All right, this Jacob person. Will we all agree that's our same troll once again? Should we ban this Jacob person? Yes or no? Let me know down there. Should we even bother wasting our time? It looks like the same person. Like I said, I predicted he or she will be back in about 3 to 5 minutes with a new account. Thing is, that takes you 3 to 5 minutes, and I honestly could ban you like that, instantly, as opposed to 3 to 5 minutes. So, I will win that battle. We will win that battle every time. All right, let them speak. So what's your point, Jacob? Let me look at your comment again, because I dismissed you immediately as a troll. All right, I'm going to put you up on the poop wall once again. You're going to replace what I assume is your previous comment here, so let's do it.
I'm going to leave your words on this board for all my classes to enjoy, giving you full credit, of course.
All right, so here we go. I'm sorry, I'm slow at the pasting today. It's a little more complicated than it needs to be. Maybe I can find a simpler solution. But let's read it. Jacob, I think if we should eat animals, we should do it in a nice grass-feed healthy way. Again, all these grammar errors, it's the same person, where the animals are happy. So explain to me how, if an animal is fed grass and you shoot it and kill it, how is the animal, how does that make it happy? So you're saying if I have a friend and I feed him grass and then I kill my friend, it's a happy thing? The friend dies happy? I'm trying to understand the logic here, and I think it's our same troll, but that's what it sounds like. If you have a friend, be it an animal or a human, and you feed it grass, healthy grass, and then you kill it, it's great because it's a happy death. Is that right? Yeah, Sarah raises a good point. How does feeding someone grass, how does that get rid of the problem that you're killing something or someone who doesn't want to die? How does feeding it anything? How does the food you feed it have anything to do with that you're going to kill or you're killing something or someone that doesn't want to die? Please explain that one to me. I mean, if he's a human and you should him human food. Okay, so say we feed him, our human friend, really nice, the equivalent of grass-fed, food. We give him the most organic, healthiest food in the world for our human friend here, Jacob. So we have a human, we're feeding him the healthiest, most cleanest, most pure organic food in the world. Then we kill him. And that makes it okay because he was eating super healthy food. Same thing with cows. Cows aren't going to eat the same organic foods that humans eat. They're going to eat the most organic grass that they can feed on. So if we feed the cow the healthiest diet, we can kill it then because it's a happy death. So if we feed our human friend the healthiest organic food and kill our human friend, that's great. Kill your human friend because he was eating the healthiest food. It's a happy death. I don't understand that logic whatsoever, Jacob. All right, are we done with this? This is stupid. This is completely stupid. I've heard this argument before. If you feed a person or an animal the healthiest food imaginable, totally cool to kill it, even though it doesn't want to die. That makes no sense. So I'm not going to eat healthy food because if I eat the healthiest diet imaginable, Jacob's going to find me and use that as a reason to kill me, and we don't want that to happen. So thanks for playing, Jacob. You're gone. Thanks for playing. Yeah, kill people that eat good food. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. No, he's the same person, let us reason. If you want to give him give him 5 minutes. He'll be back in 5 minutes with a new account. But I don't want to give him 5 more minutes with this line of reasoning. Yeah, kill animals and people who are eating really good, healthy food. That justifies killing them. If they're eating really good food, we can kill them. It's totally cool. No, that is terrorism. So anyway, yeah, we've heard that kind of reasoning before, Dr. Bear, too. Yeah, well, at least the animal existed in the first place. Like how does that make it any better? Yeah, an animal is bred into existence so that it can spend its entire life being enslaved and exploited and ultimately murdered. Who are you to determine that's like better than not having existed? Are you God? Are you a philosopher? How do you know this to be an absolutely true, certain statement? It's not. It's just bullshit. Yeah, sweet potato. Exactly. That's what I'm telling them. Animals don't want to die. Humans don't want to die. Whether or not we're eating the healthiest food in the world is irrelevant. Period. It doesn't matter if they had a happy life or ate the healthiest food before they were to be killed. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Animals and people prefer not to have some a-hole kill them or a slaughterhouse worker kill them who's getting paid minimum wage and all that so some a-hole can have a burger. Oh yeah, the person was Loso. Yeah, Dr. Bear. That is their name. I totally remember that name now from past live streams. Yeah, and they don't exist for our pleasures. Oh, Van Moyman, Black Peter. Yeah, I was playing it earlier in the week, and I hopefully I remember it still. I didn't have it. I didn't jam it today. Let me give it a shot. Let me loosen up the fingers a little bit. Shit. I'm totally butchering Black Peter. I'm totally butchering Black Peter now. I should have warmed up before. I forgot about it, Van Moyman. My bad. You see, I know it, but I didn't nail it as much as Ripple. He's back? I told you, give him 5 minutes and he's back. Wow. All right. So anyway, where are we here? Let's see. Which person is it? Anyway, we'll let him. If you're back here to debunk veganism, make yourself known, announce yourself. Let's hear your thing here and debunk veganism if you must. Oh yeah, the new emojis. Yeah, we hit I think over 50 channel members now. So YouTube allowed us to create, or Angie to create some more emojis. You created another account? I see it now. Okay. Okay, so here, if you're here to debunk veganism, give me your argument here. Just spell it out for me. I'm glad you're happy that animals are happy and stuff like that. So just tell me, what's the problem with veganism? Why should I stop being vegan? Just let me know why I've been doing something wrong and it's a waste of time. I've been wasting my time all these 12 and a half years. Let me know right now. Debunk veganism. Ho, 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 ho. Just tell me what's wrong with veganism. Give it your best shot, all right? We will listen to you. All I ask is you present a clear argument or a clear example rather than just talking about, oh, there's animals and they get fed and they're happy. No, give me instead of some abstract, vague thing like that, give me a concrete example, a logical argument, something along those lines. All right, if you give me some abstract example, I might just ban you again. Okay. So we will wait for that. That could be like waiting for teeth to get pulled, but we will just wait here. Does that make any sense? Waiting for teeth to get pulled? Anyway, we will chill for a second. Let's see. And no effort put into that username. Just took the old one and added a few more letters. Let's see. He's gone. You banned them, Peter. Okay, I won't keep waiting then. Okay, thanks, Peter, for handle. It's obviously the same person. They made no attempt to disguise their name. They just used the last one they used and got banned with, and just added a few more letters at the end. I mean, come on. All right. Falmar music. If you don't give me some abstract example, I will explode the sun. That's what all they seem to give typically, huh? It's just like some abstract example. Seriously, if you're here to debunk veganism, that's cool. You know, some live streams will just ban you immediately. At least I'll entertain your statement. Just make sure it's not some bizarre kind of abstract example. Give me a concrete example. Give me a logical argument. That's all I ask. It's very minimal. But thanks for banning them, Peter. Much appreciated. Let's see. What's that, Dr. Bear? Didn't you know? If I kidnap a kid, huh? All right, let's hear this scenario, Dr. Bear. If you kidnap a kid, let them run around in pastures, feed them really well too. Feed them organic food and take really good care of them. It's okay to kill them, right? It's okay to kill kids that you take really good care of. That's that argument there. Do I hear Angie out there? No? Okay, I thought I did. Oh, you're back. All right, what should we do, Peter? Should we ban him again? All right, Peter, you want to have the honors of banning him? Peter, he's just trolling us once again. What pleasure do you get in this? I'm not even going to read your comment. I'm not going to give you any attention. You're just banned for being a troll. If you come back, I'm just going to tell Peter, ban him. I'm not going to mention your name. I'll say ban him. That's it. That's all the attention we'll give this person is this. I'll say, Peter, ban him. That's it. Ban him. Thank you, Peter. Yes, thank you. He does sound a bit crazy, huh, sweet potato sister, huh? But he comes back every week. This is, his form of enjoyment in life, I guess. Just comes here and just says these random, seemingly non sequitur things and thinks it's debunking veganism. What's that, Foo? You think you mentioned a buddy and you were drinking a beer at a Fugazi gig in 91 and got the stink eye from the straight edge. What's the stink eye? Oh, I know what that means. Yeah, straight edge punks are people who are against all drugs, any alcohol, even nothing, even a sip of beer or wine. Don't do that, is bad. So they're giving you crap for drinking beer at a Fugazi show. Fugazi's not a straight edge band, right? So why are they giving you the stink eye? I bet Fugazi drinks too, right? Anyway, some people are just like level 5,000 straight edgers there. How does Giovanni, who's saying animal foods reverse aging? Like 97% of Americans eat animal foods and they're not reversing their aging. Like, what the hell are they talking about? How does eating animals all of a sudden make you younger? It seems like if it made you younger, it already would have happened because that's what's been happening and it continues to happen. That makes no sense to me. Yeah, sir, I'm kind of like you. I'm kind of straight edge in practice, but I don't really identify with that crew. And Angie had to deal with those people when she was a punk in the 80s. And she said it started off with like the best intentions, but it just became a bunch of bros finding it as a reason to beat up people and stuff, so it just turned into something really ugly. Maybe it's not like that now anymore, but she saw a dark side of it that she didn't want any part of. Even though she doesn't drink, an occasional drink with me, we'll share, celebrate something. James, why are we going to talk about that right now? Why do you want to get into a hot button cultural war issue? I'll answer this question for you in the sense that if I were in a pregnancy situation where like my wife or loved one was in a, like say a high-risk pregnancy, baby developing outside the womb, miscarriage, something like that, I would want to discuss the matter in detail, in depth with my doctor, with my high pregnancy specialist doctor, rather than follow some arbitrary law set by people with a Christian fundamentalist motivation for enacting that law, not consulting with the medical community how this law would affect people in situations like I described there. So that's my opinion on this. I don't believe that any of our health decisions should be governed by fundamentalist beliefs, whether you're Christian or Buddhist or whatever. I don't think fundamentalism should dictate what I can or cannot do as far as making a choice that could affect my life. That's my answer on that. You want to hear anything? Let's see. Anything. Actually, I was just recording some guitar yesterday. The wrong key there. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. I could play an old. Let's see. Yeah. That's a hard song. That's one of my songs from my early band years. Anyway, give it the right time. Guitar and Reefer Madness. Well, no Reefer Madness here. I'm not smoking anything. I'm completely sober right now, as I am in pretty much all of my live streams. I say pretty much. I remember I drank on like a New Year's Eve live stream a few years back, but it's been a while. Let's see. I didn't see what's going on there, but I'm going to read what Dr. Bear wrote there. Thank you, Uncle and Peter, for blocking comments that are hostile to women's rights. If anyone's going to come here and like kind of assert that they have the right to tell me and my family what we should do, especially if their lives are at risk because you have certain fundamentalist beliefs, I'm not going to tolerate that here. So this is not the forum for that. I mean, you can have those beliefs. You can be as fundamentalist as you want to be, but this is not the forum to express your fundamentalist beliefs. Andrew, you're not sober at all. Good for you. I wish I could say the same thing, actually. I could use a little drink or a toke right now, maybe. Okay, what's this now? How does this turn into some kind of abortionist thing here? We're not talking about killing. Someone asked me what I believed in here, and I believe that if my wife or my daughter or a loved one, and I have a relative that had to do this. I have some relatives who are Republicans, vote conservative all the time, and I'm not going to say who it is. I respect their privacy, but they had a high-risk pregnancy. And they had to have the pregnancy ended because the mother's life was at risk. And they made this decision, not with their pastors, not with a fundamentalist zealot. They made the decision with a high-risk pregnancy specialist. That's how these decisions should be made. So if you want mothers to die or risk their lives needlessly because of religious beliefs, I think you need to just do a little rethink on that issue. Why should people listen to religious fundamentalism when it comes to making a medical decision that is a matter of life and death for a person? Anyway. All right, this is our troll again. You guys want to ban him, Peter? This is that same person again. They just saw what we were talking about earlier, and they're just trying to get a rise out of me, and I feel bad that they won that. Okay, so anyway, they're trolling. They're totally trolling here. I'm going to do it right now. It's that same person that we've timed out or banned. I'm going to do it right now. Okay, looks like Uncle already did. I was about to ban him. I could tell. I've seen this. They've come like maybe on to 10 live streams over the past few months. I know their tone. I know their grammar error. It's the same person. I know how they phrase things. It's the same person. He's gone. Norman Bernard, I'm hiding from. What's your challenge? Tell me what your challenge is, Norman. Let me know what your challenge is. Be very clear, Norman Bernard. Tell me exactly what is your challenge for me that you think I'm hiding from. Please be very specific and clear as to what this challenge is, Norman Bernard, who I'm not hiding from, Norman Bernard. So tell me, Norman Bernard, what is it? Ooh, good point there, AJ, that the animals that person, Christian, was talking about there, the animals eats their babies. People typically don't eat a mature animal. They eat baby animals. You posted many times. Well, don't be so self-centered. We're down to 73 viewers now, but we had about 100 not that long ago. Just tell me, what's your thing? I don't see everything. I'm not like God. I'm not all-seeing, all-knowing. I don't possess the attribute of omniscience. Please tell me what you said. I'm not hiding from your challenge. So instead of being a smart ass and expecting me to see every last comment that every person says, just tell me. Just tell me what your challenge is. Send you the link now. Just tell me. What are you waiting for? Don't delay. I command you, Norman Bernard. Tell me immediately what your challenge is. A link? No, you just tell me what your challenge is. You can't send a link. Just tell me what your challenge is. Right here, right now. Okay, if you delay it one more time, I'm going to put you in timeout. Don't beat around the bush. Just come out and tell me what this challenge is, Norman Bernard, that I am ignoring. Norman Bernard, right here, right now. Yeah, it's Jesus Jones, huh? Good one, Sarah. He's quoting Jesus Jones. Yeah, maybe type it out, as Graven says, rather than try to link to something that you can't link to. Unless you're an administrator for our channel, you can't send a link. Okay, so just tell me how come you have to link me a challenge? Can't you just say what your challenge is? Are you incapable of speaking for yourself? Type in, hey Ryan, here is the challenge I have for you. Just tell us. Why is he afraid of being vegan? Who, Joseph? Who's afraid of being vegan? Norman, I'm scared. You have me dripping in my boots. Is that the idiom, dripping in my boots? I am extremely scared of you, Norman Bernard. Your challenge has frightened me. So much so, I have no idea what your challenge is, but I am scared because Norman Bernard has offered a challenge. I'm scared just because of his name alone. The name Norman Bernard strikes fear in my soul. Vivian Moyman, thanks for the super chat tip there. I feel like I didn't earn it tonight with Black Peter. I'll have a better song prepared next week. It's been a weird week. I made no videos, no response videos, nothing like that. So it's been a weird, trippy, busy week for us. Fu Manpu quoting what old Peter Gabriel there. All right, Norman Bernard, you better type it. If I don't see anything other than your challenge on your next comment here, I'm banning your ass. Yeah, come on, Normie. Let's egg him on here, Normie. Let's see your challenge. Again, if you don't give me your challenge, I will personally ban you. I will tell everyone else. All right, we're banning him. He wouldn't do it. All right, I will take pleasure right now. And I almost got Sarah. Let's see. All right. All right, he's gone. What kind of troll? At least that was novel trolling, you know, just claiming to have a challenge that I'm ignoring and refusing to actually state the challenge, and I'm scared of this challenge. What's the challenge, Jonikiji? Yeah, we don't know. He never would tell us what the challenge. Vegan Moimi, you keep getting an error. Error what? You just you made a super chat tip there a second ago, so that worked. Or did you have an error with something else, Vegan Moimi? Let me know. Fulmar Music. We should get all the banned people and just troll them. That would be cool. Yeah, let us reason. Can't challenge that doesn't exist, huh? Who would ban Ryan if he did troll or broke a rule? It's my live stream. I could break rules if I have to, but I treat people civilly. I speak to people, you know, in a more or less respectful manner, and I present logical arguments. Yeah, I got it, Vian Moyman. Yeah, I got a $10 super chat from you 2 minutes ago. Yeah, Vian Moyman tipped $10. So thanks, Vian Moyman. I said I didn't know if I was if I earned that one with my my less than stellar Black Peter there. Yeah, I'm not taking any BS tonight, but I really don't try to take any BS. You know, I have my rules and I have to stick to them. Maybe the troll is Mike the Vegan messing with us. I somehow really doubt that. That would be amazing if that troll was Mike the Vegan, huh? Very uncult-like as a leader. What's very uncult-like? What did I do there, Yoniki? That's uncult-like. Which sock do I put on first or last? Tokens sober kit. Whichever. I don't think I have a preference. I'll try to notice next time. I think just whatever. It doesn't matter. You got an error code? Well, it works. If anyone is leaving a super chat tip and getting an error code like Vian Moyman saying, it's working. I see it. I saw your super chat. It came through. Ooh, excuse me. I burped there. Veganism debunked. Atomic Vegan left one earlier too for more dinners out. So it's working. It's totally working. Did you get an error code, AJ, when you left the super chat tip? Because yeah, Vian Moyman got one, but it's either way, it's working. It's getting through. Muthulan, that band name does not ring a bell to me. I don't know, Lettuce Reason. Does that debunk veganism or not? I'm not sure. Cogito, ergo tofu. I think, therefore tofu. I translated your Latin there, Fu Man. Saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers this week. Third sock went on first. Oh man, I don't even want to ask. Are they playing live right now? Okay, AJ did not get an error code. So either way, it's working. Error code or not, if you leave a super chat tip at Streamlabs via the link I have up, pasted up top, or the one that my bot has in the chat there, like support our work from Streamlabs, you may or may not get an error code, but bottom line is it works in the end. I'll get the message, the tip goes through, it's all good. Let's see. Anyway, just you, I think. Horse at no name. Let's see if I remember horse at no name. Let me just really quickly. Yeah, it's not coming to me. I used to play that one a lot. I'm thinking of the chords. It's just not coming to me right now. Anyway, well, that sounds good, Shovel Machine. I would eat that right now. Play that funky vegan music. Let's see. Yeah, I'm with you, Lettuce Reason. I'm just kind of bummed. I'm having mental health issues because of our horrible weather here in California. It just sucks. It's like it's gonna be April 1st in a couple hours, and it's still cold out. Every day's like cold and rainy and windy and just not California like. And we had a couple nice days earlier this week. And we got out, but then it rained Wednesday, and it's been crappy ever since. But anyway, hopefully it'll get better soon enough because I'm just really sick of it right now. And Angie's over it too. We're just like, just kind of sitting around all the time, just bummed at this weather. Not because we're vegan, just because we're bummed at this weather. Yeah, Veggie Tom, I saw that. And the Pope, those fake AI images, they seem pretty obviously AI fake, but oh well, you know. It is spring, Uncle, but it doesn't, sure as hell feels like December still. Just the sun, you know, goes down a bit later. Other than that, it feels just like December. You have rain right now, Heidi. Where you at, Heidi? Robert Bird, did you miss anything? A few trolls, really, but no one really threatened veganism. No one really, you know, gave us a run for our money tonight as far as debunking veganism goes. Well, I did Black Peter this week, Vegan, but I botched it up. But I'll try to figure a better song for next week. A better one that, for me, for more of my style. I'll figure something out. Actually, let's see. I'll play John Mayer's song, Wild Blue. That's John Mayer there. Sounds even better when I'm playing it on my electric guitar. Anyway, check it out, John Mayer, Wild Blue. Check out the video. It's on YouTube. It's a really good song. It's one of his best guitar solos in his career. It's an epic John Mayer song. Anyway, I'm not going to play this solo. I mean, yeah, I'm just jamming it on the acoustic guitar here. It's a real Stratocaster kind of song. Kind of reminds me of like Dire Straits a little bit, like Sultans of Swing, kind of like. Anyway, reminds me a little bit of that. When I first heard Wild Blue by John Mayer, first thing I thought, oh, it sounds a little bit like Sultans of Swing a bit. Different key and everything, but it kind of has that kind of vibe. Mayor or governor? John Mayer. Let's see. Uncle, we love the music video. Are you talking about Wild Blue? It's a really cool music video. If you haven't seen John Mayer's Wild Blue, check it out. It's a really cool song. It was one of my favorite songs from 2021, I think, is when it came out. No Freebird or Stairway. No way in hell. Not to say I can't play Stairway or anything like that. I'm just not going to do it. Let's see. You like the concert, Jokic? Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying the little concert here. Yeah. I mean, that's a song I play regularly on the Strat here when I'm, playing electric guitar. Yeah, drum and bass. Yeah, Let Us Reason. Yeah, I've made many drum and bass songs. One of my LSD albums, Low Spirals Downs albums, Flux, is drum and bass buried with dream pop. On our my album with Angie that we put out in 2018, Life Goes On has a drum and bass song on there too. All right, so what I missed out here? Okay, thanks for all the compliments, guys. Much appreciated. Thank you, guys. Sounds a lot like Sultans of Swing. Play some Love Spirals. Let's see. I don't know, what's a good Love Spiral song to play? Anyway, that's actually one of my favorite songs I've ever made. It's called Lazy Love Days. It's from our album Long Way From Home. Check it out, Lazy Love Days by Love Spirals. I do one of the most proud guitar solos of my career too. I was really excited. I listen back now. I know I could have recorded it way better, but there's a raw energy on that song. But anyway, it's called Lazy Love Days by Love Spirals on Long Way From Home. It's the album closer. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah. And when you said play a Low Spiral song, I go, what's my favorite one to play? That could be it. And I have a really cool solo on that, too. And Angie does a great job. This is a cool song. We just wrote really quickly and all came together. Yeah, Angie sings beautifully on that song. But thank you. Thanks so much. you like the Plain Bean moment? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Not just that because you're super chatty. I just appreciate the gratitude. Thanks so much. But I'll have another one come in my head in a sec. Let's see. That one, yeah, I'll always kind of get into it when I play it. When I play Lazy Love Days. Yeah, me too, Sarah. That I'm glad I discovered the Cocteau Twins too when I was younger. Yeah, I was probably a teenager too when I discovered them because stuff like that totally comes from my Cocteau Twins kind of style of playing. It's kind of Cocteau Twins meeting Pink Floyd. John, you wish you had discovered Love Spirals when you were a teenager? You would have loved it. You can love it now then. It's all good. Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I can't really play any Dead Can Dance, Sarah. They're really not a guitar-based band. But yeah, they're a great band, obviously. Tanya, you listen to us or Tito Puente when cleaning your house. Awesome. That's awesome. That's totally cool. Let's see. Front 242. Yeah, I can't play any of that either. There's some good real music to be found out there. I know what you're saying, Robert. Yeah, it's been slim pickings for a long time as far as finding good music. But since I started discovering like Korean indie music, Korean K R&B, I've been feasting for the past few years on all sorts of cool songs. Chemical Brothers, yeah. You'll go dark industrial sometimes. Yeah, we all have our moods, Sarah. We all just kind of got to feel different things at certain times. Let's see. Let me play some Cure, maybe, huh? Just thinking about them. Let's see. What's... Boys Don't Cry, and I played Just Like Heaven right before that. Just pulling some 80s stuff out of the top of my head. Thanks, Chris Murphy. Thanks for the super chat. Was it The Cure that did it for you? Let me know if that was it. Portishead. Let's see. I might be able to pull a Portishead song out, maybe. Let me see. I shall pull a Led Zeppelin song out instead. Keep screwing up that chord change there. Oh well. That's what I get for not practicing it. Anyway. Kenny G. Right on. Ryan's music drives the trolls away. I guess they don't get any entertainment out of that, huh? Oh, talent when I'm actually practicing a lot of guitar. I've actually been playing a little bit more than lately. That was Led Zeppelin, Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. And before that, I played The Cure's Just Like Heaven and Boys Don't Cry. No, I don't play anything by Steve Vai. That's like too, what's that word? Shredder for me. I don't play Shredder style. No, I don't. I'm afraid to do Black Peter again. Being woman, yeah. I just kind of, yeah, just I wasn't feeling it right. Just I feel like I wasn't doing it properly or something. Let's see. Oh yeah, Sweet Potato Sister. Yeah, there was like a golden age of rap on the late '90s, early 2000s. I've been hearing some cool like Korean hip hop and rap. I know what you mean. Like for me, like that era of like Dr. Dre, Chronic, like Snoop Dogg. You know, first album. That was my favorite rap. There was cool stuff after that. For me, like Chronic has been forever. Like to me, like kind of like you know like the apex of hip hop. Yeah, OG West Coast, like Warren G, stuff like that. The whole kind of Long Beach crew and sound, West Coast. I was never a big Nirvana fan, to be honest with you. But, you know, it's all good. Yeah, I mean, I respect them, and I was just never a big Nirvana fan. Yeah, I hear that, Veggie Tom. Yeah, AI is just getting more convincing, and it might be, yeah, the stuff that we can tell right now, like, that's probably AI. It might be tougher in a year or 2 or 3, huh? I agree. You can still buy turntables, AJ. They've made quite a resurgence. There's a huge, healthy market out there for both turntables and vinyl now. I saw that vinyl's, like, selling more than CDs now, which is crazy, but yeah, what happens? Bauhaus. Like Bela Lugosi's dead. I could probably hack a Bela Lugosi's dead or something like that. It would be bad though. Yeah, I've never been a big Bauhaus guy. Or Love and Rockets. I should know some Love and Rockets songs, like No New Tale to Tell, but I don't think that's going to come to me right off the top because off of my head because I don't play that one too much. Let's see. Yeah, Sisters of Mercy, I agree with that. They kind of like associated as a goth band, but I just hear them as like a rock band with like a deep voice or something like that. Yeah. Or Tones on Tail. Yeah, do I know any? I don't know any Tones on Tail songs actually. U2. Now I can't say. I don't think I know any U2 songs. I've never been a big U2 fan, to be honest with you. Kind of liked them when they first came out, like when I was still in high school, like 1982 or something like that. But I kind of like, you know, after that, I wasn't into them anymore. Let's see. Let's see. You like analog, huh? Yeah, that's why I still keep vinyl around here. Even though I do have to say, like, you know, if you have like good digital, like I do, like good digital to analog audio converters, it sounds really good. Seriously, I mean, a lot of people like to you know, talk about how great analog is or was, and it's a lot of work, a lot of trouble to have analog working top notch. You know, your vinyl wears out and stuff like that, but you know, streaming a 24-bit audio master in here just sounds amazing. Like when I hear my music in full 24-bit glory, it sounds like how I wanted it to sound ever. In the 80s, I would have killed for the kind of audio fidelity I have right now. Let's see. Oh, I saw Dawn Rabbit. What's my exercise routine? Do I take any vegan protein powder I recommend? I exercise pretty much every day. On a typical week, I play basketball, or at least work out on the basketball court twice a week. And then the other 4 or 5 days, I do resistance training here in my home gym. And I do take a protein powder, but it's been discontinued, so I can't really recommend it anymore, but I loved it. It's Clean Machine Green Protein. I'll just show it to you. Maybe they have something new now. Let's see. I've kind of haven't been talking to them that much lately. They've been quite busy putting on a vegan bodybuilding contest. Yeah, it's gone from their website now, unfortunately. Yeah, out of stock. This is what I took. It's just a whole food plant. It's not even really a protein supplement. It's just a plant that's high in amino acids, has a similar profile as like whey protein does. But I didn't take it for like a long time, but yeah, once I started getting into lifting, I found it was kind of cool to have a supplement, because all my non-vegan friends had a protein supplement. The protein deficient vegan should have one too, right? Yeah, there's pea proteins you can get. It's mixed with some pea protein. It's a plant called duckweed mixed with some pea protein. Oh yeah, Dr. Demento. Yeah, Angie and I grew up on Dr. Demento too. Yeah, I think he's kind of warped me. When I make songs about my cats and stuff, they're always really weird, demented songs like his. You guys know, yeah, some of you old timers know what Dr. Demento is. Yeah, Sweet Potato Sister. Yeah, I mean, yeah, lifting weights is cool. I mean, you don't have to like, a lot of people think, oh, lifting weights means you got to get buff and swole. No, it's just to get stronger, and just keep your muscles active. And especially as you get older, that's even more important. Yeah, not everyone that lifts weight wants to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. How do you pronounce his name? Anyway, I'm getting little gains though, Here's unflexed, and then, little crunch there. There's something there. Like people say, oh, Ryan's muscles are deteriorating as a vegan. Like, I got something there, It's like I'm not trying to, like, look like a bodybuilder or anything like that. But, you get stronger when you lift weights. Black Peter was the highlight of your week. Oh, man, let's try it again. See if I can play it a little better. Anyway, I think I did it a little bit better that time, even though I did make a few technical mistakes, missed a chord a little bit. Oh well, at least I think I did it better than my first time. Roly Poly Fish Heads, Uncle. Yeah, that was a classic Dr. Demento song. Cool, I'm glad you approve, Ian Moyman. Thanks. Let's see. Well, Robert Bird, you're cutting at the moment. See, I don't do any of those things. I never like bulk or cut or anything like that. One could say I'm always in a bulking phase, I guess, because I never cut. Cut means like you cut your calories, so your body fat goes down and what's left is a more ripped, lean. But I never do that kind of thing. I'm just staying strong for basketball. That's my metric. That's my goal. My metric is how well I'm performing at basketball, my athleticism and stuff like that. So yeah, I never do cutting or bulking. I just just working on strength and just trying to keep my body in great condition so I can keep playing basketball. I tell you, I tweaked my back a little bit, so hopefully that's not going to slow me down. If anything, it's going to stop my slam dunk progress for right now. Maybe I won't even work on slam dunking anymore. I'm getting old and could work on other things on the basketball court that are more practical than the occasional slam dunk. Wow, Sweet Potato Sister. Well, hopefully our meals in the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook, which you should probably be getting tomorrow, will help you out here. They're high carb, low fat, low or no oil. Hopefully this will do you some good there in your weight loss goals. Yeah, even though we don't call this a weight loss diet, but I know a lot of people who just kind of eat whole food, plant-based, and their weight just kind of, works out for them after a while. Anyway, I don't know any monkey songs there, John. That'd be cool. Let's see. What's that, Veggie Tom? Ryan, text to video is here. I made a prompt of Joe Biden and Donald Trump boxing. Text to video? Really? Wow. Wow, AI does that now? That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, bulky is not great for endurance. Exactly. Basketball, when you get down to it, it's a sport of endurance. I lost a game a couple weeks ago because my conditioning was off because I haven't been playing games. But, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying the more weight you have, the tougher it is to move, the better your conditioning's got to be. So, yeah, I'm just I think I'm going to spend more time working on conditioning now rather than like strength and jumping and stuff like that. Telling you, once you finish building your backyard fence, you're going to start lifting again. Huh? Well, I was wondering if the backyard fence had something to do with that. No, just one project. You want to get that out of the way, right? And then you'll start lifting again because the backyard fence is probably a lot of work, huh? Ooh, I'm starting to get a little hungry now. Let's see. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. It's not too late. Okay, cool. Let's see. Awesome. Yeah, you'll be cooking up a storm when you get your book, hopefully tomorrow. I remember specifically because you live not too far from us, just across town basically. So I saw it was 1 day priority mail. So hopefully, little water burp there. Oh, veganism debunked. I burped. Hopefully you'll get it tomorrow. Cool, Dr. Bear. I'm glad you enjoyed the live stream and the concert as well. Digging holes in Rocky, Missouri has worked. That sounds, I want no part of that. That sounds horrible. Digging holes in rocky soil, rocky dirt. Yeah, good night, Dr. Bear. Thanks for joining us once again on a Friday live stream, Dr. Bear. Always a pleasure to see you. And hopefully Angie and I will see you all too with the members only live stream next week. Hopefully next week, kind of get our thing back together. Yeah, Dr. Bear. Yeah, we're not ready for AI. Lawmakers aren't ready for AI. Yeah, it's just going to cause even more confusion as far as like misinformation goes. Can you imagine someone making an AI? Let's have Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan eating a steak. It's like they could do crap like that. Oh, thanks, Vin Moyman. Thanks for the super chat tip there. You liked my Black Peter. That's the first lyric. The lyrics that Jerry comes in and starts off with Black Peter's singing with. Well, thank you, Vin Moyman. That's a great song. That's one of my favorite Dead songs. Don't give them that. That's going to happen, right? It's just a matter of time. Someone's going to make it. Look at Ryan. He's at McDonald's eating Big Mac or something like that. Like, nope, that's AI. I don't go to McDonald's. I don't support them. Even their freaking fries aren't vegan. So anyway, but that's not the point. I'm going, who knows? AI, they can do anything. Robert, you've been smashing VR lately? Like some kind of Oculus situation? Carl Baum, do I use a hanging bar? I have one. My squat rack I can hang from, and do pull-ups or push, pull-ups. And I have some bands I hang on there from off too, but no, I don't use them. I haven't used them in a long time. I haven't done any of those hanging exercises for a long time or anything. I kind of have a routine I'm on right now. I'm just kind of working on. Maybe I'll get back to that now that I'm going to probably stop slam dunk training for a while. Ryan at McDonald's debunked. Yeah, we can make a video like that. If someone makes a video of me at McDonald's, we'll make a video. Ryan at McDonald's video debunked. Yeah, Sweet Potato Sister. Yeah, it's really easy now to write an essay using ChatGPT. Way too easy. Yeah, now like teachers need to be trained on how to spot AI generated content, because that's what these AI programs are doing. They're just generating things, generating words or other cases like pictures or video. But yeah, ChatGPT is a word generative AI. That is cool, Chris. At least McDonald's didn't ruin the apple pies. That's good. I'm glad they didn't put a piece of meat in there somehow. Let's see, Giovanni. I wonder who would win a basketball match, Ryan or Patrick Baboumian from the Game Changers. Not to be conceited, but I would definitely win that because he's not trained in basketball. I mean, he can be the strongest guy in the world. I'm gonna use my skill and size and beat him. I mean, and conditioning. I mean, I would not just Patrick Baboom him in any way. I respect him 100%. I think he's amazing, but there's just no contest. He's not a trained athlete. He doesn't have the conditioning, the skills. And he'll beat me in anything he's good at too. I'm just saying, just because he's a strong man doesn't really give him an upper hand against an experienced basketball player, even one who's 20 years older than him. More tunes being women. Okay, I'll be thinking right now in the back of my head, what's another song or two I can pull out that I feel comfortable playing and not like totally butchering. Oh, you have an Oculus too. I'm waiting to see what Apple announces with their VR or augmented reality headsets that they're supposed to announce maybe like in June or sometime this year. We'll see what's up with that. But they're supposed to be super expensive, like a couple $1,000. So I'm not going to go there. But their goal is to introduce that product and then eventually sell some eyeglasses with VR. They're going to be way more affordable. So we'll see how that goes on. You going, Shavo Machine? Good to see you. A meat pie. I mean, leave it to McDonald's, right, Sarah? If anyone will do something stupid as that, I can see McDonald's doing that. Yeah, Veggie Tom, you probably could ask AI to do that. Sarah, I heard you're a pretty good arm wrestler. I don't think I'm a good arm wrestler. I think my arm's too long to get good leverage or something like that. I have really long arms. I was playing a guy, some one-on-one on Tuesday or Wednesday when I went to the gym, and he was much smaller than me. He's probably about 5'11" or something like that, and I just kept slapping the ball when he was getting close. I was reminded, hey, I got long arms. You want to protect the ball better. I have longer arms than probably what you're used to playing against. One new song on each live stream, musical moment each show. I'll try to keep that in mind, Lisa. Let me see. I'm trying to think of another song for Vian Moyman. Huh. Wow, I'm just having a mind blank right now. I feel like every song I know is just like escaping me right now. Maybe because I'm hungry, huh? I think I gotta order some veg, not veggie, what's that called? Panda Express. Yeah, Robert, 2 hours of virtual reality battery life. Yeah, that's a bummer there. Just jam. Okay, I'll just keep my guitar in my hand, huh? I'll grab my other guitar. I'll grab my Ovation here. Trying to figure out an old song from Los Barrels Downwards. Yeah, alternate tuning. Yeah, it's like dadgad tuning, but the low D is still tuned to E. Stupid. I'm so dumb. I can't even play my own songs. It is a complicated song, though. Oh well. Anyway. Let's see. I need to carve up. I could use a bite or two for sure. Yeah. Slack key guitar. No, I've never heard that term before, Uncle, which is weird since I've been playing guitar my whole life. What is slack key guitar? Steve, no, Clean Machine is still around. Their Clean Green Protein, my favorite product of theirs, is discontinued, unfortunately. Their supplier for duckweed, or their processor for the duckweed, right here it says out of stock, has moved on to something else. They're not like processing the duckweed anymore. So Clean Machine said they're developing something else, another kind of lentin or another duckweed based product, but it's not out yet. So I don't know, we'll see what happens, but it's a real bummer because I really love this stuff, and I just finished my second to last tub of that stuff. They sent me a bunch before they knew they were going to not have any more. I just have one more Clean Machine Green Protein to get me through like another like 20 or 25 days, and then it's over. Such a bummer. Yeah, what is slack key? Oh, Hawaiian style guitar. I guess I got to learn that once I get out to Hawaii. Okay. No, I don't know anything about Hawaiian guitar style or anything like that. Tunings or anything like that. I like Hawaiian music when I hear it. It's cool. In fact, at the Disneyland Hotel, 7 nights a week at the bar called Trader Sam's, it's all decked out to look like Hawaii. 7 nights a week, 2 guys are outside playing Hawaiian music. And every time I go, I just sit there and go, oh, I love these Hawaiian songs. Electric guitars with wireless connections. Well, that's been around forever. I remember like Van Halen had them in the 80s. That's how they jumped around the stage, like Eddie and stuff like that. Yeah, there's wireless guitar transmitters. Yeah, it goes from basically you plug it into the output of your guitar and it sends a signal to over by your amp. Then you plug it over your amp, but between the guitar and the amp, it's completely wireless. Yeah, old technology. It's like what cell phones use basically. Well, Sarah, I didn't know you knew people in the Hawaiian music scene. You know Ledward Kapana. He's a legend. He used to play with your friend Big Daddy from Oahu. How do you know these people, Sarah? You know these Hawaiian musicians? That's awesome. I gotta get in touch with that scene. We should have an AI-generated me talking to trolls nonstop. That's what it used to be like on live streams, but they've kind of like stopped coming, except for that one guy that just keeps creating new accounts every while. You love tiki Hawaiian surf music. Wow, you got to give me some recommendations there. What could I look up on like Apple Music or Spotify? Should I look up like those 2 names you mentioned there, or do you have something else you want me to look at? Oh, yeah, I use capos sometimes, Carl. Yeah, I'll use capos. I'll use alternate tunings, standard tunings, whatever it takes to get the sound I'm going for. But yeah, I have songs that use capos for sure. GPT Ryan, that'd be a cool name for the app. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sarah. But man, you went to Hawaii a lot to visit some musician friends. Well, maybe you'll come visit us when we're out there. We won't be on Oahu though. Yeah, that's the island I'm least attracted to living at. Even though I've been there many times and had great times, I just want to live on a place I want to live on an island that has like no freeways or anything like that. Somewhere really chill. Now, I have a wah-wah pedal too, John. I use that once in a bit. It's right next to my pedal board. It's not permanently hooked into my pedal board there, but it's kind of shoved back towards the amp, sort of. I think I have it sitting right under the amp, actually. Vin Moimi, you only had 1 drink tonight. Need more trolls, huh? Do we have a troll right now? I think we got one. Johnny Pump is a troll, right? What do you think, Johnny? What's your sincere suspicion as how we'll answer that question? What do you think? Do you think there'll be a lot of disagreement on that one? Yeah, Uncle. Yeah, you can paste a Slack key, a Hawaiian YouTube vid for sure. Yeah, no problem, Uncle. Totally cool. Yeah, Johnny, no way, of course. Like, what'd you think? Yes or no? Yep, I like to mix things up. Good for you, Fulmar Music. Yep, I like to make things up. Yeah, drink anyway, huh, guys? Just have a drink. Oops, I hit two at the same time. Have a drink, everyone. Just have a drink. Yeah, just drink anyway. Why not? Because Johnny is trolling us. That's why, Johnny. Do you have a question for us, Johnny? A real, honest, sincere question? Or are you that same guy that comes back every 5 minutes with a new user account? Do you have an honest question for us, vegans here? We'll entertain it if you ask a real, honest question. Peter, you can't send a super chat? Huh. Vegan Moyman's been able to, huh. Let's see. Yeah, we've been getting super chats from both YouTube and Streamlabs, but a lot of you guys said you've had issues tonight using all that. So I don't know what's going on. I apologize. I have no idea. Hopefully it'll clear up by our next live stream. What's wrong with Streamlabs? Yeah, Van Moyman was able to leave 2 super chats on Streamlabs, Peter. So yeah, hopefully it's something on their end and they're fixing it. It'll be ready by next Friday. Let's see. I'll take one last round. Throw some songs or bands at me, and if I can think of it, I'll play something. I'm having a hard time right now. Just think of anything off the top of my head. So if you have something, just throw it at me and I'll see if I can do it or not. I'll probably screw it up really bad. And then I'll get going and have some dinner. No, I don't know any Iron Maiden. Number of the Beast is 666, right? I don't know any Iron Maiden. I don't, like, yes. I forgot the chords. In the Beginning by Yes. That's not it. Oh well. I played Pink Floyd many a time here. I won't do that again. I'll just do it for the hell of it. I'll play Breathe, my favorite one to play. All right. You love the OG Love Spirals. Let's see if what's another Love Spirals I could play. This is the first song on our 2018 album. Anyway, cool. Peter, you got it to work. Awesome. Let's see. Thanks for the super chat, Peter. Let's see what you got. I'm glad you got it to work. How did it work this time, and how did the super chat fail for you prior to this one? Have I been to Chalmont Vegan? Never heard of it. It was in that show I told you about. It has all the vegan bakery in LA. Does a lot of croissants. Huh. No, I haven't heard anything about that. I do remember you telling me about that, Peter. What is that? Is it a... What show should I check out? Let me know, Peter, and I'll check it out. Yeah, It's Alright. I was kind of playing It's Alright and another song that kind of sounds like that. But yeah, I was playing It's Alright basically. Jana, you called it awesome. What do you think about Panda Express tonight, babe?
Okay, I was just thinking about trying to make a stir fry, but if you want them to make it.
V and Myman keeps donating here, and AJ Vintage donated a cult donation tip for us to eat some more meals out. I told her how we used her tip last week at the Disney Hotel poolside. Yeah, it was fun, AJ. If you're still watching, we had a lot of fun last Saturday. It was like first time we went out in a long time because of the weather and all.
I think I posted some pictures on Instagram. I should put it on the community
I was playing I Want You by the Beatles there, by the way. What's that?
Did you tell them what we filmed this week? That's going to be like the extended...
Oh, I want to let everyone know. Yeah, Tuesday. Actually, you'll see it next week. We're gonna have some exclusive content for our channel members. Now's a good time to join if you haven't already. Angie filmed what will be a vlog for the Happy Fam only members. We went to Disneyland our first time in like 2 months basically. So we weren't there that long, but we went there specifically to eat vegan food. They're like having a little kind of like a vegan food festival right now. So yeah, make sure you're Happy Fam, and you'll have access to that content that's only for our channel members. And if you're not, it's only you can start like $1.99 a month. You get little perks like that, some special content.
I added in some new emojis this week.
And yeah, a lot of you guys have seen the new emojis that Angie's added in too. Yeah, yeah, that was I Want You So Bad, She's So Heavy. I forgot how the other stuff goes. I was just playing some blues licks there. Oh, cool. Peter has gifted one Happy Fam membership to viewer. So jump on it, guys. Jump on it. Oh, shit. It went to Angie.
What?
It went to Angie.
What went to me?
The Happy Fam membership that Peter gifted.
Ah, I'm a member. Yeah!
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't think we can undo it. Let me see if I can hit a button here. I've never tried this before. Now I can't do it. Oh, well. Welcome, Angie. Well, thanks, though, Peter. That was a nice idea. Oh, well. That still helps us. That is ironic, though, huh? Oh, well, what can you do? That's weird how I gave it to Angie. She's not even on right now. It's so random. No, they don't have random animals running around Disneyland, but they do have random feral cats that you can like get close to and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like adopting your own kid. Yeah. Angie's with us now, so she can like see the vlog that she's making for you guys. Yeah. How come YouTube gave it to a moderator? That's just so weird. It seems like it should not give it to a moderator. That's random. All right, Fulmar Music has gifted one more now because of the Angie thing. So if someone else is going to grab it right now, let's see who will get the membership now that it can't be Angie. Just Be Vegan Yo has become a member. Awesome, it worked. Awesome, welcome. And AJ Vintage has gifted one too. B. Jokic has got it now too from AJ Vintage. All right, cool, awesome, guys. Thanks. In addition to Angie, we got 2 new members from the gifts there. Thanks so much. Yeah, YouTube chooses. I don't think there's any functionality that they built in as to who can get it. I think it's a random decision that YouTube makes. But good timing with the members only vlog coming out next week. So hopefully next week will be like a banner week, the members only vlog. I'm going to try to work on part 2 of what I learned, how he's stupid. And yeah, we should be able to get a Happy Fam live stream one of these days. Maybe we'll do it sometime around the vlog, like Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. The members only vlog. So yeah, cool. We'll get it going on. I promise. You know, it's been a weird week. We just had to get out Tuesday because the weather was good. Last day of good weather. Then it rained Tuesday night. I don't think Uncle's a member, but that would have been cool if it gifted it to Uncle, but it picked Angie, you know? I didn't even know it picked moderators, so it could have easily picked Uncle as too. Oh, and I could do shout-outs. Yeah, that's part of the rewards for being a channel member is me shouting you out on a video, and I haven't done it for a long time, so I have a pretty long list, so I'm going to try to get through the entire list of our channel members. So I'll try to remember to get that in my next video. I often forget by the time I get to the end of my video to do the shout-out. I should get it all ready ahead of time, have all the names already, so it'll be part of my workflow. So I just got to change how I work a little bit. Let's see. It'd be funny if it went to a troll, huh? Especially one of these people that we banned for trolling, huh? I'm glad it hasn't happened yet, but it probably will eventually at some point. But right now it's a good time. We have fewer people on, and all the trolls are gone. So odds are, if someone gifts memberships at this point in the live stream, like a couple hours in, odds are it's going to go to someone who really would want to be a channel member as opposed to a troll. So thank you guys. Thanks so much, all you guys, for donating a membership to help build our numbers here a little bit. Yeah, VeggieTom, what I learned is completely full of crap. I even rarely cuss on my videos. On that last one, I had to yell bullshit when he kept showing all these vegans. I'm saying that, yeah, when you're vegan, bad digestion is just normal. It's normalized. I think he said showed John Venus say, yeah, pretty much all vegans kind of normalize bad digestion. Bullshit. I don't have bad digestion. Neither does Angie. He's just talking to people who want to say smack about vegans. Hasn't John Venus gone on like these anti-vegan channels and talk smack about veganism before? It's just so lame. If you're going to quit veganism, cool, quit. But you don't have to, no more cussing. You don't have to just throw veganism under the bus. Hey, it didn't work for me, but I see other people like Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan, the vegan cult leader, who's been doing it far longer than I've been doing it and way older than I am, yet he's not having trouble and he doesn't have bad digestion. You know, just tell the truth. Just say, hey, I had some issues, but I know that's not true for everyone. Oh, I'm just jamming some kind of Neil Young thing there. Anyway, Cool, Patty. I'm glad you like it, man. I'm glad you like our kind of chill vibes. Our next album might not be quite as chill. Yeah, where's Bob tonight, huh? It seems kind of wrong without Bob tonight. But I told you I was going to keep Bob on a short leash for you, Sarah, if he showed up. And he didn't do it tonight. No, we haven't tried the vegan donuts yet. Yeah, there's so many things to try out at Disney California Adventure. Yeah, we just went to this one. They basically took one restaurant there at Disney, an outdoor restaurant, and made everything vegan there. Even the child's menu, everything there is vegan. The dessert. So we just went nuts with that on Tuesday. Yeah, it was Old Man, basically, an attempt to remember a lot of Old Man. That's the kind of song I really like. Those are the kind of chords that just naturally like jive with me, and the kind of chords I play. But yeah, Lisa, happiest vegan on earth. Yeah, she's totally on top of the whole vegan Disneyland thing. In fact, we'll use her as a resource to help us out as far as knowing what to get and if it's any good. Vegan Reese's. Are they really vegan? Yeah, is that what's going on? They made the chocolate vegan. I dropped one of my picks. Hold on a second. Dropped the pick. Veganism debunked. I don't know any Indigo Girls songs, to be honest with you, Carl. Yeah, it was not a band that crossed my ear radar ever, really. They use oat milk in the vegan ones. Why not? Why harm animals to make Reese's peanut butter cups when you don't have to, right? I bet they taste fine. Oat milk products are usually really delicious. What's that Fulmar music? So Ryan, why you eat grains? Are you trying to troll me, Fulmar music? We don't have enough trolls tonight, huh? Yeah, I'm kind of suspicious of Nestle, Peter. Yeah, I'm not going to rush out and buy them or anything like that. Yeah, Robert Burr, I'm with you. Vegan, and I have awesome digestion. I don't know why idiots like what I've learned have to go out and tell the masses, fool them with this crap BS misinformation. Are you watching? Someone tell them at 2 hours and 47 minutes I'm calling them out for just being a stupid liar. No, bad digestion is not a normal part of veganism. We don't all normalize bad digestion. Just why'd you ask people who have an agenda and axe to grind? How come what I've learned, why didn't you come talk to me? You know me. You responded to me. You made a video response to me like a year ago that only your Patreons could view. So you know who I am. Why didn't you ask me? Why did you call up Ravana for? Why didn't you try to be balanced? Hey, I'll call some failed vegans, or they were never really vegan, and I will talk to some long-term vegans who are apparently thriving. But no, you couldn't do that because you had a freaking agenda to just smear veganism. And like, why? Anyway, back to the live stream now. Back to you guys. Maybe so, Veggie Tom. I don't know. I don't know what his agenda is. That's why I asked, what the hell is it? Why wouldn't he just talk to some long-term vegans who aren't failing, who haven't failed, who have no signs of failing or whatever he's got in mind that vegans all succumb to? Dumb, stupid crap. Nonsense. Yeah, he hasn't learned a thing, huh, Peter? All he's learned is he has an agenda and knows how to tell it, but he doesn't fact check. He doesn't try to present an objective point of view. He just finds people that drink urine and starve themselves. Didn't talk to me. Didn't talk to, like, say, Patrick Baboumian or Nimai Delgado or Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns or anything like that. No, just talk to John Venus and Ravana. That's all you got to do. Mm-hmm. Wow, Steve, you're one of those tubs of clean green protein lasts you 4 months. You must not hit it all the time, or you take small portions. Yeah, mine lasts me almost a month, but I'm going to try to make my next one like last a month and a half or two if I can help it. Hey, Veen Moyman, thanks for the super chat tip. What is Angie making? Good question. She was thinking about making a stir fry, but when I bought up Panda Express, that kind of like perked her up. It's like, okay, maybe we'll do that too. So I'm not sure, but thanks for the super chat tip there. Depends if we spend some of our super chat tip money tonight on Panda Express or save it for another day. Yeah, John Venus is a bad ex-vegan. I said, if you want to quit being vegan, John or anyone, quit. Totally fine. I don't give a crap. I don't care. It doesn't affect me, but it does affect me if you start bad-mouthing and just basically lying. Like, all vegans normalize their bad digestion. Complete bull-larky. Yeah, no need to throw it under the bus. Just move on. Just say, hey, it didn't work for me. I wasn't sure if I should raise my child vegan, despite all the health organizations around the world who looked into it and said, yeah, you can raise a healthy vegan child. But John, Mr. Scientist, not Dr. John, thinks he knows better, and he makes people doubt that vegan diets work. Are you going, Sarah? I ain't going too. I'm getting so hungry. I'm getting kind of delirious now at the end here. So I'll try to think of some more songs for you next week for Vian Moyman. But yeah, maybe I'll just jam again, just to see what kind of comes to me. And Bullarchy. Yeah, Bullarchy. I was about to say a bad word, and then I just changed it to something that sounded a little bit like it. Bullarchy. Maybe we'll make a t-shirt. No more Bullarchy. Oh, John Venus, doctor brother, debunked him too. That says a lot. If you have a brother who debunks you, and the brother happens to be a doctor, yeah, I better order that Panda Express right away for sure. I'm feeling it. I should play a quick outro. Let me play a quick outro for you guys. Let's see. I'm gonna let it come to me. Let's see. Just hit a chord and see where I go with it. This is a Love Spiral song, Caught in the Groove. Caught in the Groove from our third album, Long Way From Home, the opening track. So, going old school tonight, back to 2007. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for a fun live stream here. Let's see. Okay, Peter pasted a link here. Here's a link about a slaughterhouse worker who died while working. Wow, in Hong Kong. Okay, of course, plant-based news covered. Okay, thanks for, that'll be at the end of the stream here, so it'll be easy for me to grab. I'll check that out. Cool, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the relaxing music here, and thanks, everyone. Thanks for all our new channel members, and thanks for gifting our new channel members, guys. Much appreciated. So yeah, we should have some, we will have, for sure, some channel members only content next week. The Disney eating vlog, where I totally pretty much turned one of their restaurants into a vegan restaurant. Everything there is vegan. So we'll have that out there for you guys. I'm going to work on a new part 2 to what I didn't learn about veganism. And fingers crossed, I really want to promise it, but I don't want to promise it because in case something goes wrong. Members only live stream, me and Angie next week. And back to Friday live stream. So we're going to keep you guys busy next week. Hopefully you don't get too sick of us, but thanks for sticking with us all this time, especially on weeks where there's really not much content other than the live stream and a short from Angie, a YouTube short. Thanks for Uncle and Peter for moderating and kicking out these trolls as we identify them as trolls. Thanks so much. And I see Angie here too. She looks very appreciative. I think she's appreciative of all your support and love and kindness, because really, there's a lot of hate in this world. There's a lot of bigotry. And as a vegan, you get a lot of that. but there's way more love and positivity. So, thanks guys. If all we saw was the negativity, it'd be hard to keep going on, especially when we're just cruising through, going through our phone, checking out the comments, and you see some person just viciously try to attack you and stuff like that. And just know that they're just some hater idiot. And, they don't know what they're talking about. They're not fans. Their goal is just to make you feel bad about yourself, so you stop what you're doing. What I'm saying is thank you for being the positivity in our lives. And I'm saying that I'm going on way too verbose, but thank you for that, because without that, our lives would be that much more dark and just kind of sad. So thank you so much, guys. You are our support group. Much love to everyone, and I'll chat with Angie. Yeah, we'll either have a stir fry at home or I'll get us some Panda Express thanks to you guys. So yeah, look forward for a big week from Happy Holiday Vegan next week. Well, not big, but more than this week did. And everyone who's even not a channel member, that goes out to you. You don't have to be a channel member for us to love you. We love all you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me on my Fridays. You really make Fridays my favorite day of the week, hands down. I'm kind of bummed now, like, oh, it's just Saturday tomorrow. It's not as exciting as a Friday. All right, guys, much love. See y'all, and have a great weekend. Remember, doesn't suck being vegan. Bye, guys.